told them my name was Josh the Pirate, and it caused a riot. Then every head turned with eyes that dreamed of BC in the Cove. Live on Twitch, where the Corsairs can be found. And it gives me more satisfaction than Whitcomb L. Judson in 1892 to welcome you back to Corsairs Cove for another episode in my Humblewood world for some more of Elements and Evil. People always told me, be careful with Daria. Be specific when commissioning arts. And Mother always told me that John's a decent guy. Plus that Brendan guy is sick and quite catabatic. Hey, but Karen Sling, she is my lover. She's just a girl and I think she might be the one. But the kid is not relevant right now because we need to talk about these lovely folks, everybody. So, guys, who the absolute heck are you? Daria, who the heck are you?
I am Daria. I'm an artist. I do art of variety of topics. I've made portraits. I can do sexy girls, whatever you want. And I'm playing Julio Switchgear, a who am I? Rogue pirate pope man. That's me.
John, who the heck are you?
Hi, I'm John.
You have to do hee John.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Chipmuna.
Sorry?
You could do the other. You could do Chipmuna. There's a lot of. He's got a lot of sort of odd noises that Michael Jackson makes.
Anyway, I am a performer, a dancer, a long-time friend of the show. Yes. That's maybe it. I don't know. I had other things to say. I do some coding sometimes when I can. When I can get paid for it. That's nice. Yeah. And I'm cold. That's what I am.
Cold.
Freaking freezing. Yes.
It is.
I've always felt that about you, John.
Quite standoffish. That's me. Yeah. Famously.
I've had like one hug from him his entire
That
life.
famous frown of yours.
So grim and unwelcoming.
That's what they call me, John the Unwelcoming.
Yep. I understand why your family shortened the surname to Best instead. Karen, who the heck are you?
Hello, I am Karen, sometimes known as the mother of bunnies. I'm a performer, a writer, an internet addict, and the reason why the kid is not relevant is because they don't exist.
Yet.
Or if we're saying they do, they're a dog.
There's a new bunny.
It's less lyrical. Yeah, there's a new rabbit in the house. Her name's
What a way
Bunny.
to What a way to announce it though, if you were gonna have a kid.
Honestly, you guys are
It
not
would be one of the
prepared.
ways of all time.
Like, for the shenanigans Josh and I will be cooking up, you know, in that first 3-month period where you can't tell anyone, we will have so many brainstorming sessions on the most, like,
Unhinged way.
unhinged way to announce the incoming pirate baby.
Like, and we're going to
you
have
won't be
to
ready
find a
for it.
way to top the greatest gender reveal party I've ever seen, where they got somebody dressed in pink and someone dressed in blue to wrestle.
I still maintain that confetti bombs full of either sperm or uteruses is still the way to go. Sorry, dicks or
pretend?
vulvas. What am I talking about?
Confetti shapes like those.
That's a lot of uteruses to collect.
It's just like,
Yeah.
after actually making the baby, I don't know if I'll have that much sperm left.
No, if you go to your average adult shop, they have like hen party confetti.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They're like little dicks and little vulvas.
They don't have a
I'm
lot
like,
of
if you're gonna
sperm
commit,
confetti, though.
Not
I
yet.
bet you
The
can get
dicks are not
sperm
the same
confetti.
thing as sperm, right?
Yeah.
What?
That's a gap in the market, Josh. If you're interested.
Again, sounds exhausting.
I enjoy Watch for Wizard's suggestion. You can get anatomically correct bellies as cake and cut them open to reveal the baby.
Yeah, you sure can.
Those realistic cakes, yeah.
Oh my god,
thank
I
you.
so want, like, if we have a child, if we have a child, I really want like the announcement on like social media to be like, it's got a penis or it's got a vagina, and just let everyone lose their minds.
I
enjoy that.
really like the idea that you only give the announcement once in the intro to one of these streams. That like
If you want to know what it
1/10
is, you
of
have
the
to
people
tune
that you
in,
both
dickheads.
know actually watch, and you never make any other reference to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone's like, Karen's looking awfully round, I'm like, are you saying I'm getting fat?
How dare
What are
you?
you trying to say?
How dare.
Huh? Huh?
Well-
You don't watch my Twitch channel, do you? Do you?
You would
If you caught up on
understand.
D&D last week, you'd know why. What can I say? Josh has made some
my God.
wild magic tables.
It's this belly's plot relevant, so
Yep.
fuck you.
Yes, I did.
Just
Brendan.
to be crystal clear, not pregnant. Also, my social links are in chat. Have fun. Sometimes I pick fights with people on Twitter. It's a good
Yeah,
time.
you do. It's not a good time. You're
No,
often
whenever
upset.
my self-loathing really is like dipping below ideal levels, I just pick a fight on Twitter, and sure enough, soon I'm being told I'm an entitled cunt by a stranger. It's great.
Yeah. Brendan, who the heck are you?
I'm Brendan, and I am pregnant. This is my reveal.
Congratulations,
And can I just
Brendan.
say,
Amazing.
the Josh's song was better the second time.
He added
It
hee
got,
hee.
as in,
He
like,
did.
They added hee hee.
yeah, that's super
They added
true.
they.
Wait.
That's a silly joke.
They. Yeah, it actually works though.
Pretty good.
They.
I'm this guy.
She-
I'm this guy hanging out. I've got little magnetic beads that I'm fidgeting with.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's my life.
I love
Also,
how strong the
Brendan,
mirror
can
spicy
I-
was with the ooh from the entire group.
shiny.
Ooh.
Also, I love the like paper boy from the 20s fit that you're rocking right now. It's really nice.
I don't think audience can see, but there are braces. Yeah.
I've been
Suspended.
trying this suspended look for a few months now, and literally everybody else who's made a comment on it has been like, "Wow, Brendan, I really love the suspenders." Fucking
And then Daria goes,
like,
"Shine your shoes,
"Hey,
governor!"
boy! Jump in some shiny shoes. You
Listen,
suck.
I like it. It's good.
I love the idea that there's like a newspaper boy with a beard like that. Who's like 12.
Yeah.
That was the 20s, man.
Had to be.
Yeah.
Those kids in the 20s were built
Oof, they
different.
grew up quick. Yeah.
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 Well, that was just the only job he could get.
Testosterone on the street at 11.
There had to be, otherwise a flapper would come along and fucking shank him.
Yeah. Not well
if
known,
they-
but
if they're growing
Flapper's
the
very
beard,
violent.
Then they go, "Oh, miss," and they shave it, and they're like, "For your boa, miss," and that's how they survived.
And I be Josh the Pirate. You can find me here on my channel, Corsica, where I run D&D. And other TTRPGs with my lovely friends and my lovely wife, Karen. Guys,
How lovely
Yes,
are we?
lovely.
After
It's
been a good
this
stream.
conversation?
so lovely.
We're great people.
If you're curious about who Whitcomb L. Judson was, Whitcomb L. Judson invented something I suspect you have all used at least once in the last 24 hours, except possibly Brendan, because he's wearing braces. The clasp locker. Better known as the zipper. Which it got
You
the
want to see
name...
my zipper? Oh, look.
He disappeared.
Probably for the best. Perhaps
Yeah.
surprisingly, there is a little controversy here, though. So it was actually became known as the Zip because of it was not very successful when it was first launched, and it eventually got put on a brand of galoshes, which are like waterproof shoe trousers. They're sort of shoe trouser combined thing. In 1923. However, it was Elias Howe who first patented something similar, but it was more of an elaborate drawstring, and that was 1851, and he did nothing with the idea. Then, like 30 years later, the clasp locker was marketed by Judson and his business partner, Colonel Lewis Walker, and they put it on their boots to show it off. They're like, hey, you don't even have to do the laces up, you just zippy zip. Or rather, clasp locky lock. And they took it to the 1893 World's Fair, and no one gave a shit. No one really liked it. The Colonel
They
Colonel
clearly
Lewis.
weren't marketing it to women.
Well, so Colonel Walker, which I enjoy because that's my surname, but also because they wore them on their boots, provided the startup money for the company to make them, and then one of their employees, Gideon Sundback, improved the design and patented it in Germany, which was to make the first thing that was actually like what you would recognize today as a zip. And it was he who sold the idea to the Galoshes company, and where the zip actually comes from. But he very much stole the idea, and like changed it enough to avoid the patent rules, and then sold it on. But at the time he made it, I reckon Whitcomb L. Judson was feeling pretty pleased with himself to invent this class blocker. It just had a really clunky name, and then a Swedish man comes along and has a better way of doing it. So there you are. That's who Whitcomb L.
I'm
Judson was.
disappointed that nobody named Abraham T. Zip was involved. I really thought it was going to be one of those things where it was named after the guy.
Yeah, I can't even remember where I came across, like how I came across this particular internet rabbit hole. Anyway, I must remind our charming, debonair, and frankly a little bit dishy audience to please like, follow, and subscribe to all the things, you bloody champions. We have all the exclamation mark socials. We have... Just enter there. We have YouTube. If you want to check out the previous episodes you may have missed, including last week's Sorcery and Shenanigans featuring Karen and Bron. Karen and John, as well as the lovely Ardana and the splendid Soteris, where the guys went and had a bit of an experience on the plane of death. That was fun.
There was a spa. So
there was a spa.
It was a good experience, yeah.
Yeah, but was fun to have John and Karen there because they were like, whoa, okay, we've been here before, but not as these characters, and we don't know exactly what to fuck. And
that's
we have
always my experience
we
on
really
the plane
didn't
of
know
death.
what
You
to
never know what to fuck.
what to fuck. And we have a Discord if you want to come and hang out with us there, receive all the notices about when we're going live, and stuff like that. We are affiliated with a couple of lovely groups of beans, Wooten Forge Gaming Accessories, where you can acquire beautiful things like this gorgeous Jared Dice Keeper. It was much admired down at Winterfest a couple of weekends ago. Beautiful thing there. They are also a sponsor of Winterfest. They really do support the community in West Australia. Very, very lovely guys. Check them out at woodenforge.com/Corsairs Cove. And we're also affiliated with Trollord Games, who have recently released an e-magazine, which is really cool. They've put the Crusader Journal back up. And there's some very cool stuff in there. So check out their stuff at trolllord.com. It's like published modules, like it's freebie modules and advice on how to DM and character creation, NPC. As one of the articles is how to play a hobgoblin well. I was like, fuck yeah, all right, sweet. Cool. Really cool idea. So yeah, check out trolllord.com. The music that is gracing your ear holes currently is by Sirenscape. And I would like somebody to tell me what happened last time.
I believe my head was put on the chopping block for this particular duty.
Chosen champion.
Yeah, that's a nicer way of putting it, isn't it? Sacrificial lamb.
Yeah. Time to execute Karen with plot.
Please don't. I like my head.
Well,
Despite its flaws,
So
it's one of the best bits of me.
So attractively attached to your neck as well.
I know. There's this great... I rewatched a TV series this week called My Lady Jane, and there's a bit in it where she's had this arranged marriage and they're kind of having an argument, and he reveals, that he has this magical condition and he thought she was the only girl in the kingdom that could possibly fix him, and she turns around and she goes, "So you married me for my brain?" It's great. It's pretty great.
I didn't marry her for her brain. Don't worry about that. It's mostly the face.
Strictly the sweet ass. Okay. So we have, after our exciting sojourn to the AVM, we made our way via Blamfing to a place that I didn't write on the first page of my notes. Where are we again?
Morningside?
Morningside. That's right. And decide to go in search of Reginald Longfeather, a grouse friend of Eric's who's attender trained. I also went to the avium for a while. Druidy guy, hedge wizard sort of dude who might be able to elucidate the situation here. But, because we're smart beings, we decide that we should disguise ourselves and not just waltz into town as our very recognizable, normal, wonderful selves. So Kesh found a small cave, and we all hid in it while we transformed. As I noted, we want to look like not the people Sobel wants dead.
Always good.
There was a good my grandma went to Alderheart and all I got was this lousy t-shirt joke at the time. So Julio uses their super disguising powers to turn us into a Vulpin family. And then Eric...
The Corvum concubine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Eric's going to be the Corvum sexy friend. And then he just middle fingers Julio's effort by turning into a beetle and negating the whole disguise.
Middle fingers. Consent.
So thus disguise in our foxy disguises, we head into town, and people seem to be ignoring us a lot. It feels like these people are not okay with a bunch of strangers being here, even if they just look like a normal family and their sexy beetle friend. And it's really quiet, and we're like talking to each other, and this woman just hears us talking, is like, shh, really quite aggressively. But before we can get offended by that, there's an earthquake, and we're all thrown to the ground, and take a modest amount of bludgeoning damage. And we're like, well that's weird, and probably bears further scrutiny. Let's go find Longfelder. And we find his lab for magical cures. The door is locked, and Kesh, smart girl, tries to pick the lock and fails, but the noise of her failure does get Reginald's attention. Who rushes over to the door, and as I put it, after some furious miming, he lets us in. I believe it was a lot of pointing to the beetle he has no way to recognize as Eric. And being like,
It's weird that it's wearing lipstick, but other than that, who?
Oh yeah, the beetle had lipstick, yeah. So through a combination of writing on Longfeather's convenient blackboard and the message spell, we kind of swap notes. Longfellow feels that trees have been disappearing for about 6 weeks. People have been disappearing for about 2 weeks. It's really, really quiet because if you make too much noise, you just disappear and nobody knows where you go. Kesh does her super sensing thing, and I find strong elemental presence. Do come through quite strongly, and do kind of come through a little blurry and weird. It's a little strange. And we're kind of like, well, where's the center of these earthquakes? You know, is there a what are they
Epicenter.
called? Epicenter, thank you. Where's the epicenter of this oddity? And Longfellow's like, I don't know, but there is a mine that you could check out. He also tells us about Jim Wentworth, who owns the mine, who's been missing for about 5 weeks, supposedly on vacation, and might be the last person that was permitted to leave Morningside.
Did he?
And there's guests staying in Jimin's house now. And every now and again, a Lady Gallus is spotted coming out to do the shopping. And we get awful suspicious because the description sounds an awful lot like Sobel's wife. Dun dun dun. And we're like, well, we definitely need to check out this house. And also, this mine sounds suspicious. Particularly with the whole earthquake things. And I think I didn't put it in my notes, but I'm pretty sure that the people in the mine weren't disappearing as much. I think we got that information from Longfeather.
Yeah,
They
they
really
were
remember
chilling
that.
in the inside.
Yeah.
Longfeather
mine-
did not know that, but you went to check stuff out, and or did Longfeather know? I don't think he did, but you found that out when you got there.
I think,
I think he said that
it-
the miners.
Was
Yeah, I
safe.
think he
'Cause I
said
think-
that the miners were.
He may have
Yeah.
suspected it.
I'm pretty sure he told us because I'm pretty sure that's what swayed Kesh to being like, we need
Yeah.
to check out the mine first.
Yeah.
Was the people in the mine aren't disappearing.
Either way, it was confirmed when we went there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is. I found the note. Yeah, he did tell us. He told us the 4 person's name was Corin, and that the miners have been safe.
Yeah.
So we decided to go to the mine via Jimin's fancy house. There's a couple of burly guards outside, and I spot a cloaked birdfolk skulking in the shadows near the house. Beetle Eric flies up to do some vertical reconnaissance, and there's a garden that's dead inside this house, which is also weird. But we managed to get past without attracting. Well, as far as we know, we haven't attracted any attention from our activities. And we reach the mine, which is also eerily quiet and empty. Bron has a bright idea and throw a rock, which obviously makes noise when it hits the ground, and then it is promptly crushed as though stepped on by an invisible giant. Julio, keen to experiment, crafts a little ball of floof, which lands silently and is not crushed. We have data. But the noise of the tossing and the crushing and the chin stroking attracts Corin, who comes out of the mine, and is at first a little like, what are you doing here? And then when I whisper that we are magical investigators from Alderheart, which isn't technically a lie, he is so relieved and he's like, come inside to the mine. He takes us down the shaft to his office. There were a lot of immature jokes at that point in the stream, I believe.
There were.
And tells us that we can whisper in here safely. Sound seems to be okay in the mine as long as it doesn't reach the surface. But whatever's going on doesn't like people going in the mine who aren't supposed to be there. Like
Including children.
Two children straight up vanished from the mine because they weren't supposed to be there. So it doesn't seem keen on change. Corin estimates that the earthquakes are affecting about the top 10 feet of ground. The mine has been undamaged by these quakes. Very strange.
Sorry, I have to interrupt. I just had a brainwave. This mine is sensitive to loud noises. It doesn't like change. It doesn't like new people. This mine is autistic.
We've had this.
I think we already made that.
Oh, and also we
valid.
talked to the mine, and it fucking hates us.
Oh yeah.
We talk to the. I think you talk to the mine.
Yeah, but it
Okay.
hates us, not me, us.
It doesn't just hate Julio, just us. It shares its hate evenly. Corin also tells us that like some people hear voices, like almost like in the wind. Like a woman jumped off a terrace after her two kids disappeared down the mine, and its voice told it that if she jumped, it would catch her, but it didn't. She died, so it's a bit messed up. And we ask about the listen drug that we've encountered, but he doesn't know, so guess people are just hearing strange voices. And yeah, Julio's sent to the mine just to see what happened. You know, something wrong, mine, old buddy or pal? Can we help you? And the mine tells him to F off while it is still permitted. It calls him a thing of the tree, which is valid, even though presented as an insult. The voice seems feminine, but hard to tell really. It's rich with magic, and it speaks in kind of common/bird folk.
Yeah, and if we understand correctly from like thing of the tree and birdfolk language, this probably is a thing from the air plane. That's what we thought, right?
Like we're getting windy vibes from this. We're getting air alignment vibes. Unfortunately, the vibes fucking hate us, so that could be a problem. Corin mentions strange winds. He can't use candles because they're always blown out. The location where, like, Mount Morning is always been magically attuned. The Halversite mine is on the other side of the mountain, and occasionally, like, a little bit of Halversite will turn up in the Morningside mine, but not very often. And yeah, so the owner's vacation was very sudden after the strange event started. And like normally the owner is like very involved with the running of the mine. He's normally around. He was definitely seen leaving town, so didn't disappear. But definitely left with a bit less pomp and ceremony than he usually would have. Like there wasn't the usual entourage, you know, carrying him out in his veiled litter. So there's something. That's weird. He might have known something. Kesh like steps out into the mine tunnel and kind of like does a deep breath and like sensing the kind of the environment around her, see if anything feels off. The air's very still, but not stale and dry. There's no moisture, and the stone feels kind of warm, given we're underground. So this is all very strange. Eric the Beetle, who always has to, push the boat out, flies 60 feet down the tunnel and lands. Fortunately, nothing happens. Though whether that's because he didn't go far enough, or whether because he's a beetle, or whether the mine just doesn't have a problem with Eric specifically, we don't know. And we are definitely flirting with the idea that Sobel has summoned some sort of dangerous ass wind/air elemental, which is now possessing the mine. So the mine is alive! Sort of.
Eric has a slightly different theory, but Eric is a beetle, so fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Cool. Alrighty. Glorious. Thank you, Karen. That was very, very thorough. I should very quickly shout out the Ukrainian people who are doing it a bit rough right now. If you wouldn't mind checking out the link that I'm putting up in chat. Ukraine. That's the one. That's the link to the emergency action appeal. If you have any spare pennies in your digital wallets, please consider chucking them over at the wonderful charities up there. Any one of those will get your money to support the refugees caused by the war. Good on you, bloody champions. Hey, Terrace. Hey, Quad. Hey, Watchful Wizard. Lovely to see all of y'all. I was cleaning up a hairball my cat deposited on me. Oh, dear. Yeah, we started just a little bit late there, Terrace, as well. Sorry about that. Never mind. We're going for it. So, guys, I think we should probably best get on with it. So, mateys, may your disguises be racially sensitive and all your members of your party possess a set of lockpicks as we head tremulously at first and then with mounting heated passion into the Humblewood. So, the gang have tracked down the criminal former council member Sobel to the remote mountain town of Morningside, just beyond the nominal boundary of the Humblewood. However, all is not well in Morningside, or noisy, and after getting the lay of the land and some of the earth beneath it, the gang planned to check out the home of the local mine owner, who quite out of nowhere went on holiday 5 weeks ago, around the time the local bullshit began. The Wentworth home is a large townhouse in the Edwardian style, and for those who don't know what an Edwardian townhouse looks like, fair, but I can hook a brother up. So let me just pop this picture up there. There we go.
This is because of Time Team, isn't it?
No, it's not. I actually wrote Edwardian style house a while back. But there you go. That's an Edwardian style house. They're mainly characterized by the steep roofs at the front, and often a little sort of the bulging window bays at the front. They usually have those. Often quite a differentiation in color. It's sort of a lot of clear brick with some little bits of plaster, white and red mixture. Although that particular picture also has a few elements of Tudor as well, with the black wood in the roof. There you go. Yes. Did Kesh get a makeover? Kesh did get a makeover, Terrace. Yeah. Thanks to the lovely Daria. That's what it looks like, with a high wall surrounding it near the center of town, one of the oldest buildings in the town, but very fancy for all that. Probably a dozen bedrooms or several common rooms, a small garden, and a lot of privacy. A dead tree is in the front courtyard. There are 3 guards that you have located, 2 at the main entrance, and a 3rd doing laps of the grounds. Bay windows, Quad, thank you, yes. Multi-story, tall tile roofs and chimneys. Not a terrace, it's always symmetrical. It is as well, yes. Thank you very much, Quad.
Sounds like too much fucking maths involved in this house.
It's not in me. What? Tall chimneys or symmetrical?
A terrace, not a terrace.
Oh, I see. Yeah. What do you do? How do you go about this?
So we've just left the mine.
Yes.
Well, theoretically, I'm not sure if the beetle has joined us yet, but I assume the beetle has.
Buzz, bitch.
So now we've kind of got the lay of the mine. I assume we're gonna go sneak into the house. We're gonna go break into a house.
That was
Yes.
my impression.
Sneak.
That was Kesh's assumption, was that now we go break into a house, yes?
Yes.
Yep.
Kesh is the leader. Kesh gets to tell us what the fuck to do.
Kesh, like, sign languages, break into house, yes?
We can whisper in this place.
Okay, yeah.
If you're still in the mine, yes, you can.
Yeah, let's go break into a house. That'll be cool, right?
Buzz, bitch.
Before we leave and can't talk to each other again, what's the plan for the breakage? Are we going through those windows we saw, or front door, or the chimney? What's up?
Well, I was thinking that... Sorry, the layout of my character sheet has changed, and it's really distracting me. I'm just like, why are you different? Why are you different? What have you done? Did you
Just apropos of nothing, I happen to have remembered Shatter today.
Nice,
Excellent.
nice.
Um,
Sound is a good idea, and casting as well, because we know that nothing bad ever happens when you cast in this house.
Nothing at
Thank you for
all.
reminding me. I do need to open that chart.
like, like Kesh was thinking that we should possibly try to sneak in, possibly through the second story, so we stand a better chance of sniffling out some secrets before we get busted by one of the guards.
Hey, you say sneak, I say aye, sir. I'm ready for it every day.
Good to hear.
The beetle is going to do some charades, stabbing itself, cutting its own throat, pantomiming being dead, and then get back up and go.
Yeah, we'll kill you later. Don't worry about it.
So are you implying that we will die should we go into the house, or that we should pretend to be dead in order to gain access to the house?
Or kill the guards.
Kill the guards? Oh, don't you, because that will probably make a lot of noise, and then we'll definitely get busted.
Ooh, that's how we can kill them, though. We'll just throw a rock near them. Ooh, what have I said?
Terrifying. I like it.
DM,
Bron, that's
How much-
genius.
how much can I carry as a beetle when I'm flying? Can
Not
I
much.
drop some stones?
Not heavy enough.
to cause.
Not
some
heavy enough to
problems?
cause any damage, I'm gonna say.
That's so fair.
You are a beetle after all.
Yeah. My impression was the intention was the beetle was small enough to not be noticed, and therefore gravel, maybe like to give you an idea of how much a bee can carry. It makes a teaspoon of honey over the course of its entire life. Like that's
Yeah, but bees live like 2 seconds, bro. Come on, cut me.
Yeah.
No,
They don't.
They several months. It's not super long, but it's not like nothing. It feels like more than a teaspoon of honey's worth of lifetime. Is my point. Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
They're
The
too
beetle
busy
cannot.
fucking the queen. That's not how that works.
Wow.
I don't think Brendan knows a lot
working
about
bees.
bees, guys. I just figured out.
So
The answer is no.
So either we need to quietly dispatch the guards, or we need to make enough noise to have them stomped out of existence. I'm not sure if I'm okay with that plan.
Neither am I.
I mean, some of us are pretty good at quiet killing. It's you and me, Cash. We could do 2 teams, right? We could go in quiet and if they figure us out, then the loud team comes and fucks everything up, and we all die in the house.
You
with
know the
them
loud
together.
team is Bron.
Yeah, 100%. I am the lantern. Sorry. I was just
Well,
looking at
yes.
my spells, and one of them I can cast without saying a word. And it makes a cool hypnotic pattern, and that's all it does.
Nice.
So
Is that the spell called Hypnotic
pattern it is. So yeah, I am definitely team loud. I've remembered Thunderwave. Which can be heard 300
I also
feet
have
away.
Thunderwave.
So
I don't have a
like,
single spell that is not verbal component, guys.
No,
That's
you're a
not
bard.
good.
That's the point.
That's how we
Yeah. What are you implying?
They, as in, all their spells are spoken. That's the point. That's how they
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know how I can help, honestly. This is a terrible place for me.
I mean,
I think for life, they definitely have some way of protecting themselves within the house because they need to like shit and piss. Like every time you plump a big one in the toilet, it creates a sound, and I think they need some way to protect themselves.
They just cast silence.
I'll be honest.
That's the flush. Is nothing.
Running water, not so much. Think long drops and yeah, it's not, and chamber pots, sort of.
Oh, they're shitting into the mine. So it's mine.
Is that
Yeah.
our
More
entrance
of
then?
a midden or a yeah.
Well, they also cook and everything, and God forbid you snore.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
many
lot of
happy
CPAP
widow
machines
has been
here.
created by her snoring husband being blamped out of existence.
I kind of wish that Eric could speak right now because actually the idea of finding the entrance to their shitter and then coming up from that is not
it's
like
very
I don't
Tar
hate
Lord.
Good
it. Yeah,
lord,
that's what I call it when I defecate. I'm making it
I'm feeling sort of it's a reverse Shawshank.
Yes.
Yeah, Shangshaw.
Shank
hate
them
it
for
here.
sure. Okay, so
Okay, do we
I can't
want?
talk. I'm
do,
not making any plans.
no.
Cash is like, do we want? Do we want? Do we want? And there's obviously, I'm saying this all very quietly because I don't want to die.
Yes.
Possibly because I can take gaseous form and
Ah.
mist myself into the second floor. Possibly myself and Beetle Eric could sneak in, have a poke around, assess if there's anything that we may want to sneak up on, and then return and provide details. Or
Can't you gaseous everyone?
only one person at a time.
Oh shit! I
'Cause
thought
it's
it's
an item.
an AOE spell.
There's
Oh,
a
it's an
different spell,
item.
which really.
Oh,
Oh.
damn.
I'm pretty sure it's bound to an item, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah,
a
it's
gem?
bound to an item. And turns me and the person and everything they're wearing into a misty cloud.
Yeah.
Yum, 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 yum.
Corin
So I-
would actually, because Corin, you're still in the mine, presumably. So Corin would be with you, and might butt in and say, the house has like 3 doors on the ground level, and not loads of guards.
What are they going to do? Yell at us?
Yeah, how do you raise the alarm when you can't make any noise?
Right?
It's got a
You
green.
just walk in.
Well, they are armed, so they might just attack you
I
quietly.
think we just go in and just
Like,
kill them.
why-
we have
why not?
arrows, we have daggers.
No one's gonna. I mean, no one's gonna say anything.
That's true.
Everyone,
Power.
everybody in this town will
Wow.
probably just go, nope, nope, nope. not getting involved in that, one way or the other. Some randoms that we don't know are attacking guards who we also don't know.
Beetle is going to do charades again for Kesh. So Kesh really needs to be watching so I can do the charades. You're a cop, right? Are we here to arrest
Oh.
people?
Like, do you want me to just, want me to just barge in and flash my badge, or do you want me to like take the beetle in cuffs or something?
Hey,
That's
Tony.
badge. Flash my badge.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
if it's
I hear badge.
Sobel's wife, I don't think she's gonna buy. Oh yeah, random cop cash over here. I think she knows. Here's what I think we should do. We shock and awe. This. We go in with a poster saying "Give up or we scream" and
Yes.
a big like metal like cone to my mouth, ready to bellow if they do not. So I'm basically like a bomber, a suicide bomber, getting into the house and being like, "You fucking better do as I say, or else."
I love this plan. Yes.
Are you prepared to actually scream if
Yes,
they don't
sir.
go for it?
Yes, sir. Hey, guys, threats and intimidation doesn't work if you're not actually prepared to do so.
That's very true.
Valid,
Scary
valid.
for a pope to say that.
Don't worry about it.
Arguably
Typical.
more important for the Pope to have that opinion. Cool, great. So my understanding is the plan is Julio is going to go somewhere and shout.
He's going to threaten to shout.
How is he going to threaten to do it?
A poster. Look in DM. I told you. A poster in one arm and metal cone in the other. Poster says, "Give weapons down.
Give me your
give
money
up
or
or
I scream."
yeah.
Eric the Beetle is going to do a quick lap around Kesha's head, headbutt her in the forehead, and then start flying away.
I think that just means he's going.
Yeah, I think we should leave.
Look,
Someone else do it.
look, we're gonna go
Otherwise, we're talking
reconnaissance.
about how
You
to burn
two,
down the house with flour again.
Oh my
You
god, they
two-
might have flour in the kitchen.
No.
you two, sneak up on the house, lay low, and try not to get caught. And then I'll turn into gaseous form.
Sure.
Well, I liked the plan.
Yeah, as Cash starts to follow Eric, I just like whisper to Bron, like, "Can you make me like a bronze cone real quick? I'm working on the poster right now."
Oh yeah.
Corin hands you a loud hailer. Like just
Let's fucking go!
a straight up like it is a metal cone with a handle.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah,
mine
yeah.
foreman, dude. I always have. You gotta have it.
Nice. Nice.
Can you please bring it back when you're done with it, though? They're useful.
The cloud of cash just comes whizzing back, and he's just like, "Don't encourage it," and then walks away again.
Shut up, not here, Cash. So Cash and
Catch up,
Eric,
busy wafting through a window.
Cash and Eric are wafting variously towards the house, which is a solid
For
like
the second floor.
5-minute walk from the mine, at least, probably more like 10.
Look, this
I
lasts for an
picture
hour,
it like
it'll
a
be
half
fine.
mile. Cool. And you are attempting to waft into a second floor window.
Yes.
Okay. Whereas Julio and Bron follow along at a more leisurely pace. And do what?
I mean, I'm finishing my intimidating poster where in crayon I
Yeah.
wrote
Mainly
cease and
lipstick,
desist,
actually.
Or I scream. Yeah. Down on the ground or I scream. Big letters.
Still
Yeah.
dressed as a young child.
Correct.
Yep. Cool,
That's
cool.
part of my plan. Don't
Yep.
worry about it. I roll it up and I have it with me, ready to go.
Sure. Love this for you. Okay, Cash and Eric.
I don't think you love my. I don't think you believe in me.
I
dear.
do. I adore your plan. Daria, make no mistake, this plan is arguably one of your best.
Thank you.
Whoa, that's pretty fucking rude. Darius had some okay plans.
Wow, what are you
Hey,
saying?
now.
What are you
Do
saying?
not suggest that I was ever good at this, okay?
Do not suggest that
not.
I was being disingenuous. Karen and Brendan, you
Yes.
Yes.
waft rather up to the windows on the second floor. You were attempting to gain egress.
Yes. I can fit through cracks in my gaseous form.
You
so.
definitely can. You, Cash, hang on. You cast a spell, right?
Oh,
I did. Shit.
does it count if she did it through an item?
It
Yes.
was
Yeah,
my
yeah.
Still
amulet.
casting a spell. Yeah.
Still casting a
Right.
spell. Can I get a D100 and a D20?
Gonna do it. in
Oh
chat.
shit. Well, we did it inside
might be
the
good.
mine. Does that help?
Oh, it makes it much worse.
Oh boy.
I really want this cloud of gas to turn into a pot plant.
Yeah, how do you
Okay,
smush a
14
cloud of
And
gas?
20.
And a 20. Ooh.
Oh, that's good. That's a great sign.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, it's fine. It's amazing. No, it is. You missed. You recall a flattering memory and regain one expended spell slot or a sorcery point by one. You didn't get that one. You got something different. Cash,
Mock me then.
Yeah.
because it's so much better. As you do this, it doesn't stop you casting it. You turn into a possibly Bron and Julio are surprised by how large the gaseous blob is.
That's bad for stealth.
What a
It's
gassy
a
lady.
small cloud, and you waft over to the window. Looking through, presumably you can see whilst in this form. You can see. Yeah, you can see the upper floor. There is about 8 windows on the upper floor. Looking in, Kesh, one of them, and Eric, actually, can you both make me a history check? You see several bedrooms, and
Dirty 20, baby.
dirty 20
17.
and a 17. I think you both noticed this. In fact, I think 17 was the number I said you needed. Yeah, several bedrooms. The beds are all made. It's mostly neat and tidy. Yeah, no, there isn't a single unmade bed, actually. A 17 or above notices one of the rooms is very familiar. But it's hard to place until you realize that it's someone's office that you've been in before, but a long time ago. Well, a relatively long time ago. It's Sobel's office. From his own home in Alderhard. It's an almost perfect copy.
Is there a fucked up altar in here?
There is not.
Was there an altar in his other room in his
That
house?
was in his office at the council chambers.
Yeah,
and
but
there was
not in
another,
his
and
home.
there was another in his basement, but not in his office at home.
Yeah, okay.
So, dude's got a little OCD going on there.
Like it's
I-
a perfect copy.
I would like to. I don't know if this is something I can perceive at all, let alone as a beetle, but I would like to see. To like peer at the edges of the space and see if I can determine any kind of pink mist.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. That's a natural 20, so a 29.
No pink mist.
Baby.
No pink mist. However,
Which, to be clear, I'm referring to.
Yeah.
What was the
Yeah.
name? The songstress's house.
yeah,
Which
yeah.
had the weird
No pink
space.
mist, but the room doesn't fit in the building.
Could I do an Arcana check?
You can see, you look in, like you sort of press your head against the wall and see it, the inside wall going further along than the outside wall does before it turns. Making an Arcana check, Cash, absolutely you can.
Like, I have a feeling I've already guessed what it is, but you know, just in case I'm wrong. Dirty 20.
Filthy 20. What are you trying to determine?
Basically,
The fuck's
whether
going on?
is this an illusion or is this like a pocket dimension
Oh,
situation?
this is definitely not an illusion. Akesh, you determine this by trying to squeeze through the window and discover that you cannot. There is no gap. Where there should be at least a little gap for air to get through.
Hermetically sealed room.
It's more like the window is kind of painted on. Like you can see through it,
Like
but
this is all one single wall.
yeah,
Rather than
some of it's see-through, but it is all just one wall. And yeah, Kesh, you get strong, not this plane vibes. Kind of across. Very yeah. The pink mist inference is completely correct. This looks like not the same, but very similar, magically speaking. It is an interaction of one of the elemental planes with your own. A sort of mishmash.
So this
Hashtag not my plane.
This Muppet has made himself a elemental pocket office.
What a fucking nerd.
Yeah. What
You
a
can
dumb
make any kind of elemental pocket plane and you make a fucking
Guys,
office.
no, this is genuinely the Tism arc because this guy's over just over any type of loud noises from the outside. He's like, I'm done. I'm making my own pocket plane. See you, bitches.
I mean, but like, he cheats on his wife. Like, why not make a pocket brothel?
What a beautiful.
Then it could be a
planet,
pocket.
you know?
But anyway, I'm gonna say, is there a chimney in this house?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I want to look for alternative means of ingress.
Yep. I mean, all the windows on the first floor, nipping down, you can say Eric flies up and finds a chimney that he could enter. Kesh flies down, and the windows on the ground floor are not the same. You could enter through one of them, or through any of the doors. Julio and Bron, where have you been while they've been doing this? Have you approached the house, or are you just sort of staying a bit clear of it?
I think the plan was to stay like behind the wall on the other side of the house, not necessarily looking like we're approaching, but just hanging out nearby,
Yep, sure.
keeping our sign to ourselves.
Out of sight of the guards at the front gate.
Yeah.
Yes,
And I
sir.
say front
If-
gate, I mean
if,
the only gate.
Yeah, we're basically trying. Well, they said there's 3 doors into the
There are
house.
3 doors so there's a courtyard that goes all the way around, a walled courtyard that goes all the way around, and 3 doors that enter the house from that. However, to get into the courtyard, there is only a single gate at the front, which is guarded by 2 guards.
Okay.
There is
I
also a
think
third
for
who is doing
now,
laps inside.
We're waiting. If we hear anything going wrong from the reconnaissance crew, we'll engage. But other than that, we're ready.
Cool.
Just
Very
waiting.
well.
My what is called screamer, horner? What the fuck is it?
Loud hailer?
Loud hailer. My loud hailer like ready. I'm ready to go.
Very well. Cool. So, yes, Eric, you find a chimney that you can flutter down. It has no exits on the upper level, but you could take it all the way down to be inside the house on the ground floor. It takes you into the kitchen.
All right. Well, I will stay kind of flying above it, keeping eye line with my friend who's a cloud, and see. I don't know if I've interacted with Kesh as a cloud before, so
You've definitely seen me do it before.
How visible is it?
It's basically a cloud of water vapor.
So it's hard to spot, is my point.
In sunlight, especially, so I would say.
Right. Because there are guards who are watching.
Oh yeah, but I'm mainly behind them unless they're looking at the house. I'm
So
assuming they're looking out.
there is 2 looking out. There is one who is doing a circuit of the grounds constantly. He does not stop. And he would be keeping his head on the swivel. Basically, he's watching to see, looking for people jumping over the wall. It's not an impenetrable barrier. It's only 10 feet tall. like Julio could jump it in the bound.
Was this guy doing the rounds when we passed in the first place?
Yep.
How long ago was that?
2 hours.
Wow. Okay.
And it's the same guy. The three.
Yep.
It's all the same three dudes, and they are in the same configuration they were before. Eric, you can make me. In fact, I'm going to let your Nat 20 insight carry over. The guy. Most of the area that he is walking on is paved. It's not. There's not a lot of garden. However, there is a small patch of dry grass that he has. When you see him walking over it, you notice that it's been worn down. The path he takes is... There's actually a term for it in just general... the line that somebody... Yeah, that when an area of grass has a large amount of traffic go through it, these natural pathways form where most people tread, and either wear it smooth or wear it down. And I can't remember what the name is. But
that is usually not done by one guy.
Not by one guy, no.
Desire paths? Is that what
Yes,
you're thinking?
Paths of Desire or something like that, yeah. Yeah.
So this guy is either possessed or not a guy and an elemental wearing a skin suit or some other kind of non-mortal thing. Or just really high on drugs.
So I'm going to say Kesh is actually up on the roof as well with Eric looking at the chimney. Because it's like you went down, you gained the information about the windows, you could get through there, but he came back and you sort of zipped up. Otherwise, you didn't, because you didn't want the cloud to be spotted. Yeah. It would be hard, but he could do it, is my point.
Yeah, like I just checked the description, it literally says a misty cloud.
Yeah.
So because it's called gaseous form, I always pictured it as a little cloud of water vapor, so not very dense or noticeable, particularly in sunlight, but you know.
No, I think that's fair.
That was me more leaning into the gaseous form than the description of a cloud. So
I rolled his perception. He did not notice you this time. But if you... unless you are careful, he might, is my point.
He could.
Eric, you also notice that his lap takes about 40 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, look, if I am beetle to cloud with this cloud... I'm going to engage cloud contact and then just go down the chimney.
Cash,
the
you
less
see
time
Eric
spent
zip
fucking
down the
around,
chimney.
the better, the less chance that we'll have it being spotted.
Yep.
Oh,
by
Cash will
this
go down the
point,
chimney.
how long has it been since we seen or heard our friends?
Well, they buggered off from the mine, so about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Let us say 10. This whole thing didn't take too long so far.
Okay.
So yeah, you zip down and you find yourselves in the kitchen. The kitchen is at the back of the house. Looks out onto the patio, which goes down onto the only grassy garden bit. There is a door that leads into what looks like a small cupboard area. It doesn't look big enough to contain another room exactly. And then there are two doorways that lead out. Both are closed.
For the record, I'm not going to trust the perception of any closed rooms from now on. We've just proven that there's a room that defies space.
Sure.
So, I'm not going to take that to mean anything meaningful in this house. Is there anyone in the kitchen?
No. Though there is signs that it has been used very recently. Like, not within the last 5 minutes, but definitely today.
So we haven't seen anyone inside the house yet.
No.
Have we heard anyone?
You may make a perception check.
Can I as well?
The place is very quiet, so yes.
15.
15
Perception?
and a 21 from
21.
Eric. The place is quiet. Eric, you hear a wind whistling, like someone left a window open. And
We've done a perimeter search. There's definitely no window open, right?
yes, no, there is not. You also hear a doorway, a door close, like blow closed. Well, you can't tell if it's blowing closed, but it's closing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you can tell the difference between a door being closed and a door being blown closed. There is a boom. There is a slight yeah. It's not super heavy, but it is a slam. It's not controlled.
And when you say we can hear it being blown closed, like we hear one sound, or it keeps repeating?
Oh no, it just one sound, just once. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And you hear it from elsewhere in the building. With a 21, you would guess maybe from the second floor.
I look at the cloud and point up.
Like, is there an obvious way upstairs? Is there like a staircase in the corner or some shit?
Not in here.
I'd like to go into. I assume there's one exit. You said there was like a pantry and one other door.
There is two other exits. There's the pantry and then two other doors. There is the door that would lead into, from your outside view, you would guess that it goes into a formal dining room. The other would be into a hallway.
Okay. I am going to no longer be a beetle.
Oh.
Because I feel like one of us should have arms and legs.
Fair.
And then I lift up my hood and I turn invisible for the first time in ages.
Hey, go Eric.
And that's not a spell, that is just an effect of the hood, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
I mean, you... whatever you think
no, I believe it is a magical item effect rather
it's a
than
thing
a spell.
with charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a thing that casts... But it doesn't cast the spell invisibility, does it? It just has the effect of making you invisible.
I'm on. Let me take a look. It has.
Is it something we made up?
Invisibility spell attached to it, but yeah, it's something we made up. It's the Hood of Hiding. Look, what I have written here is, as an action, you can expend one charge to cast the spell invisibility at second level.
Yeah, I think
That's
it is a
casting,
spell then.
though.
Yep, that's casting.
Yeah.
It is just the same way Kesh did it. A 100 and a D20, please.
I mean, have you told me what happened when I did my thing?
It will become apparent when you become Kesh again.
The suspense.
That might not be the thing that kills you.
It really is,
The
buddy.
suspenders are keeping Brendan's trousers up.
So a 2 on the D20 and a 37.
Excellent. Holy shit. Okay.
Oh, good.
39 and a 2. So this is an extreme...
37 and a 2, I think.
37. Ah.
Yeah.
That's still cool.
No, it was a 39. It was a 39.
It is a 30.
Good, 39, yeah.
Oh, it's a 2 and a 37. Yeah, okay, right.
Yeah.
That's a shame. It's still cool.
Yeah.
Brendan or Eric, as you cast this, you can't see it, but you can feel it. Your claws become retractable
Okay.
in the manner of a cat's, and you now have rather than 1 damage from unarmed attacks, you now do 1d4.
Cool.
Your fingers grow retractable feline claws. These do 1d4 slashing damage as an unarmed attack. The 39 was you permanently gain 1 cantrip from the Artificer spell list.
Damn, that's
It was a
so
39,
much
bro. It was
better.
a 39. That's
Damn.
fucking insane.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Some of them are good.
That those two are. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That's why I rewrote the list. It's sometimes way better, sometimes really bad. Like sometimes a 9th level's fireball happens.
Jesus.
Just casually.
Speaking of which, I want to grab a mug or a glass or something, this being a kitchen, And kind of, can I? It's not. I don't know if it's visible or not, and I don't really care, to be honest. Whether I can hold it, whether I can wrap it in the cloak, or whether it's just a ghost cup. But I just want.
It depends whether
something
or
on
not you're
hand
holding it
in
before
case-
you turn invisible.
Well, I didn't say I was, so I guess I wasn't. But I don't particularly mind that much.
It is floating then. Yeah.
Yeah, I basically want potentially a portable grenade of sound. I'm not sure if things work the same way in this house as they do in the town, but I want to find out. And I'm going to wait until there are guys that I want to kill to find out.
Very well. You do that.
So I'm holding that, and then I want to. In fact, that is probably kind of helpful for Kesh actually to know where I am. Is to follow the mug.
Oh yeah,
In fact, can the cloud fit inside the mug? And I can pantomime drinking a hot, steamy cocoa.
I think technically speaking, I don't know about conservation of mass. Otherwise, she would be occupying a significantly larger area if all of her molecules suddenly became gas. So let's say no. But it would be kind of fun. Like she could be constantly putting herself into it and also flowing out at the same time. So you could simulate the effect of a cup of dry ice or something. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to spend the
constantly
next
misty
4
overflow.
hours doing that.
And not achieving anything.
I'm going to open the door to what I think is a hallway.
Very well. Yep, the hallway goes up. You're about a third of the way up the house now in terms of distance, and makes it. It is heading across the house before it reaches the end, and you can see a doorway that leads out into the conservatory, which is for Australians who don't. We don't tend to have them in this country. It is a mainly glass walled sort of extension to a house normally, where you put plants and so forth. It's basically a greenhouse attached to the outside of the house, and it's sort of a summer house even in winter, because there isn't enough sun in places where you put these. So yeah. And it's like wicker furniture is very common out there as well, pot plants and the like. And you can see, double doors out into the greenhouse, and then the hallway curves around to the left.
And so we can see stairs?
No, but sorry, yes, you could have. Down in the kitchen, you can see downstairs. There are stairs down to a basement in the kitchen.
Huh.
But no upstairs.
Yeah. While normally investigating basements is really interesting, we are hyperfixated on this fucked TARDIS room. So I'm going to, keeping my ears open for footsteps, I'm going to stealth up to the corner of the hallway to see if I can see stairs from there.
Stealth check,
You can feel a gentle
advantage.
wafting as the misty cloud follows you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does being invisible give me advantage on stealth?
It does.
Great.
I think that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's also just not being able to be seen. Good thing
Well,
for that
yeah,
advantage.
How
Filthy
not?
20.
Dirty 20.
You see around the corner. You do not hear any other noises. Okay, that breeze is still very much going on. Hear it sort of waft every now and again. You turn the left-hand corner, and you have to turn another before you find the stairs. Opposite the front door, you've basically taken 2 more left turns. You've past another doorway, and then there is a staircase that leads up, and you can tell that it sort of goes through the room that you have just walked past, as in like it would make part of the ceiling lower. And then you can see 3 other doors as well. So 4 total from where you are standing, which is at the base of the stairs, looking at the front door. You can also see the doors to 4 rooms.
A part of me is dying inside, Josh, because I'm that DM who knows what is in every room of the dungeon or the manor or whatever, and
Yep.
there's
did
always
that.
really cool shit in
Yep.
all of them. And
There's so much
I'm the
cool shit.
DM where the players are like, no, fuck that. We're going for the upstairs thing because that's where we know the Hooby Dink is. So fuck your cool dungeon, DM. I really hate to be that guy, but I am being that guy. But on our journey to find the stairs, if we pass any windows, I would like to unlatch and open them.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
you
to make things slightly easier for our mates.
You do not.
The stinky walking people.
Yeah. You do not pass any exterior windows other than there would be one in the kitchen. But in the hallway, there is no walls with exterior to the outside of the house. There is, however, some in the kitchen.
Is it too late for me to have retroactively...
Happily say you can open the window above the sink in the kitchen. Or the back door.
The most difficult one to get into.
Yeah. Or you could just leave the back door unlocked. If you tried it, you would notice the back door is not locked.
I'm not going to leave it open because that seems like something that guards could notice, but I am going to slightly unlatch a window.
Okay. You unlatch the back window of the kitchen. Yep.
Yeah. Cool. And then we head towards the stairs.
Very well, you do that. Heading up the stairs. Just scroll through all of those notes.
I want to backtrack. I want to actually have the idea at the stairs, go all the way back into the kitchen, and then chuck my mug at a wall outside.
Ooh. Oh, good work, buddy.
To try and cause some kind of distraction. Potentially, if I can, get some guards nearby it, I want to try and do that. And then fucking hightail it back.
So you're going to throw it, wait to see what happens and then run, or just throw it and if you hear a boom,
throw it
great.
And briskly walk.
Very well.
I'm not. I don't need to wait to see them, look at it, and then look at where it came from and find me.
Does this break invisibility? Because it would be.
It's not really an attack.
I was like,
though.
is it an action?
It's an interaction with an object. Would you consider it an attack?
But
attacks break stealth.
I don't
the spell aims for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Yeah.
Is what invisibility says.
It's not an attack. It's not an attack. Do you wait until the guard who is making the loop is in sight, or do you wait until after?
Actually, no. I want it to cause guards to come to it, rather than the guard see me throw it invisibly.
Well, he wouldn't see, but you'd do it invisibly. But yeah, all right. So you've noted how long it takes. You see him go past and wait 20 seconds and then throw it?
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
I want to try smash it, throw it against a surface that will smash it.
Sure. Is it... all right, make an athletics check.
Okay. This is where it bounces harmlessly on the lawn.
It just
Where
doesn't
the
go very
whole
far.
plan falls apart.
12.
12. It doesn't go... it doesn't reach the far wall. That would have been quite a lob. But it does break on some stone cobbles, and there is a boom, and the floor is just as if there is a giant fist is just pounds the ground. There is a rough outline of a fist smacks into the ground and just breaks the dirt around it. The glass, which did break into about 5 pieces when it landed, is just destroyed. It is shards. And then you're like, cool, run!
Question for the DM. Are we fighting an invisible Green Lantern?
So an invisible lantern.
Yo, that's my favorite creature in the monster manual.
Yeah.
Another
Julio
question
and
for the
Bron would
DM.
absolutely hear this.
Yeah. Can we like try a perception check or something to hear if this is like the means like of us starting a fight? Do we hear like a clash or anything?
You definitely hear feet running to it shortly after it happens. Only one set, though.
Only one set. Would I be able to stealthily like I have like 16 feet vertical leap? Can I like peek over the
Jesus.
wall and check what the fuck is happening?
If you stood on Bron's shoulders, you could just see. And
that, yeah.
I really enjoyed the idea of Bron has been carrying Julio around like a dad with his little boy on his shoulders.
Yes.
And yeah.
Yeah. I have
So yeah.
my lollipop too.
Oh, absolutely. It's very colourful and actually draws the eye. Disadvantage on stealth. No.
Fuck you.
Yeah, make a stealth just to be sure. But
Okay. Stealth. Okay, 23.
23. Yeah,
Pretty low.
your eyes appear over the wall. The make an investigation check, please.
Okie doke. Hiya. Okay, that's 19.
A 19. You notice firstly that the back. This is around the back. You are looking. That the window
Yar.
of the kitchen has been opened, or is open. It is a sideways opening one, so it's not a foldy outy. It is a sidewaysy outy, so relatively easy to leap through. And then you see the guard who was doing the rounds run up. He is in no way out of breath. He's a servant. He might well once have been quite stocky. He is now a little bit very lean, at least. He is gaunt, I would say.
Gaunt, but not out of breath. So he's
No.
somehow still pretty athletic while
Yeah.
being
He
gaunt
has
as fuck.
deep bags under his eyes, and but yeah, he's scanning around carefully.
Does he look undead?
That would be an Arcana or Insight.
Arcana or Insight? Okay, I'll take Arcana. Slightly better. Hiya. Okay, big 10.
Big 10. He does not look undead.
Okay.
He's just in the shredding phase of his, like his.
Yeah.
workout plan.
He's slimming down and then he'll start. He's cutting.
Yeah.
He bulked up. Now he's cutting.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't see our friends. I don't see like any fighting going on.
No.
But in fairness, theoretically,
see
you shouldn't be able to see us.
A fist-shaped
Sure.
hole in the ground, about 3
Crazy.
inches deep.
Okay. And I will observe what the guard does about this.
The guard looks at the ground and then does a examines the ground, looks around, and you sort of have to duck your head back down quickly to avoid his. And then he does a very thorough, minute search of the back area. It looks like he'll probably take about 5 minutes to do it. So you've currently got a guard at the back and 2 at the front who are looking out, and the guard who is looking at the back who is studying this place very closely.
Yeah. Okay. I go back down and relay the situation to Braun with one guard looking, no friends, all that stuff.
Cool.
One guard looking like you, no friends.
Like friends, bitchless, like you. Bad fit on.
Bron just yeets Julio over the wall.
And then throws a small glass over the wall after him.
Well, I think Bron's gonna get the message, but then also show Julio what he's been doing, which is infusing some rocks with magical tinkering. Now, I'm not using the one where it plays a recorded message, because you have to say that first. I'm not doing that. So I'm doing the one that it emits a non-verbal sound, and just to confuse people, it's going to be waves. So I've got a rock. When you bop it, it starts playing the sound of waves.
Interesting.
And you can bop
Okay.
it to turn it off. It's
Cool.
like a night light.
It's pretty cool. Okay. And Josh,
How do you
am
tell
I
him what
correct
that does?
understanding-
I don't tell him.
Do you show him?
No,
I just
mime.
see Braun like play with his rocks, and that's a normal occurrence. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave him be.
Oh,
But
no, well,
with that guard analyzing this spot, does it look like now is a good time to sneak past because he's busy, or
You might
the
well
opposite of
be
that?
able to sneak in through one of the other windows. Definitely not the kitchen one though. He is near the
Yeah.
kitchen window. But yeah,
Yeah.
it is possible to avoid the eye line of both this guard and the guys at the gate currently.
Okay, we have some time. Braun is heavy and clunky in his stupid armor.
Not particularly. He's got his
Okay.
stealth armor. Remember,
Nice. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. In
so he's
that
not a
case-
disadvantage
advantage.
anymore.
No, it gives me an advantage, but because I've got disadvantage because it's heavy, I just am flat.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
flat. Okay, and I can't inspire you because that's talking. So good luck,
I-
Braun.
Do have something that I realized. We haven't had a long rest though, because I can remove
have
and
not.
replace an infusion, and we've left the shotgun at home. So why would I keep that infusion on the shotgun?
Okay. Yeah, true.
I did. Yeah.
I
think
was
we-
I was
we did
thinking
say
of the
that.
homunculus, not the shotgun. I'm like, you need to keep that up, otherwise Raleigh dies.
Homunculus, yes, but there was also I also infused the shotgun. But seeing as we aren't using the shotgun.
No.
Yeah, I do have a cloak that helps me be less perceptible, but
Pretty cool.
yeah, it's cool. I think maybe if I thought of it earlier, I have the cloak.
Yeah, you didn't know you were
try-
going to need it right now, so yeah.
Anyway,
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'll prepare a rope. I'll tie the rope around me, and because I'm a cool stealthy Jorbeen, I'll just jump over with my soft little paws and basically hunker down as an anchor for Braun to use the rope quietly to get over the wall.
Okay, so Julio can. You've already made your stealth. I'll let that carry over. Bron, make a stealth check.
all right, here we go. This will be fun.
Okay, don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up for us.
Oh, not bad. No, 15 plus 1 is 16.
16 isn't bad at all. Alrighty, you both make it over the wall without making too much any fucking noise. Great. And you are. What side are you on? Are you on the conservatory side or the not conservatory side? I
Like a good conservatory.
I had it in my head you were on the conservatory side.
That's fine. That's fine. with me.
I want to be warm, so yes.
Cool. You're on the conservatory side. That would actually be the better side to be on as well in terms of avoiding eye lines.
Sweet.
Right.
Is there a door into conservatory from
There
the
is
outside?
a double
Like-
door into the conservatory from the outside.
Wait. That's me running.
It is. It is not locked.
Sweet.
Um,
I mean, no sound.
No, it is. It's a well-made house. It's not squeaky hinges. You guys gain egress at around about the time Eric returned. Well, no, well after Eric has returned back to the base of the stairs. Eric and Kesh heading upstairs.
Yep.
Okay. At the top of the stairs features a pile of plates stacked with food. A stack of plates with food in various levels of putrefaction. Some of it's fresh, some of it definitely not. Whoever is putting it there is not removing the old plates. Some of it could be weeks old. Beyond the pile, the hall is straight and there's I love this word, wainscoted in light brown wood, with the walls above that painted a soft green. Wainscoting is wooden paneling up to about hip height. Goes along.
Oh, like a good wainscoting.
Doors
Think of
of
British pubs.
yeah. Doors of various shape and size line both walls every dozen feet or so, though they are often poorly aligned with the floor and rarely feature right angles.
Say that again, they rarely feature right angles?
Rarely, yes. Occasionally you'll get one, but it's like a lot of trapezoids, sometimes circles. Yeah, the edges aren't always straight either. The hall, yeah, is straight, and it goes for the end is nowhere in sight.
Having seen this floor from the outside, do I feel like we are already in the wonky space?
You probably feel like you are at the edge of it.
Yeah. When my friends were in town, did they get away with whispering?
Not really.
No. Okay. Alright, then I'm not going to say anything. Not that I can anyway, because I speak
No, you can't.
animals.
You speak bird.
Yeah. And so remind me, was there much... There were a bunch of bugs and regular bug life, wasn't there?
Yes, yeah. In the town. You haven't seen anything inside.
No. And I wouldn't expect to either.
But that's kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if there is... I'm gonna look... I was gonna say I was gonna look towards the cloud and mime, but I'm invisible. Great. Well, the cloud can't see what I'm fucking doing, so I'm just gonna walk and follow this hallway.
And you're not even holding a glass anymore that the cloud can follow.
No.
Frankly, the cloud may not even know that you've gone upstairs.
Yeah.
Shit, I wouldn't, would I?
What did you do, Cloud?
Does the footsteps make any noise?
I'm quite purposely trying not to.
You're being deliberately exceptionally quiet. I do need to say hi, Raiders. Welcome, Jack. Thank you very much for bringing your peeps here. How are you, bloody champion? How was your... Because Jack was studying a new system today. How did that go? Tell us about it. What did you discover? Is it worth it? Guys, please consider checking out the wonderful Jack Squarepeg. I need to... Actually, no, I can just type Jack, can't I? There we go. Boop, there we are. Jack's a lovely bloke. He plays in the other campaign. Jack will be joining us not the coming Monday, but the Monday after for our massive overlap double episode where we are having 9 players. 9! Yeah, it's going to be a lot. Where we have the crossover
I can't
of...
wait for a crisp hour-and-a-half game.
It's going to be certainly super smooth. No
It's
tangents
definitely
allowed.
going to be one single session.
Yeah, it really has to be. I can't make it happen twice.
Yeah.
There isn't
scheduling.
there honestly isn't a huge amount to achieve. I'm just allowing 3 hours because I know it will take that long.
Yeah.
The tangents alone.
Yes, exactly.
The favorite moments is going to take an hour.
I don't know that we will do the full... Because favorite moments just 5 of
Then
us
I'm
takes
not
half an
doing
hour. So yeah.
Yeah, if Kesh can't tell that Eric has gone up the stairs, she's probably still awkwardly waiting at the bottom of the stairs in her cloud form, not sure if Eric has, like, left.
You have communicated not at all. Since Eric turned into Bug...
I would run through the cloud, or walk through the cloud on my way
That's
back.
true. You would notice that.
That I would feel, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I feel Eric pass through me. And
It's not nice.
yeah. And I'll follow him
Goose
upstairs.
walked
Are there,
over your
like-
grave.
Yeah. Are there, like, pictures on the walls or anything?
Yes.
There's like Sobel and Mrs. Sobel who looks exactly like Sobel.
Definitely not.
Holding like a pitchfork.
Yes. No, it's not. It's not American Gothic, but done with Gallus.
American Sobel.
No, all of the there is some family artwork though, however, but they are not. It is not the Sobels. It is not the High Gliders. which is the name of these. It is definitely the Wentworths.
Did we find out what race they are?
I am trying to find that now. I have it that he's a Corvum.
Classic.
Yeah, it's bloody typical, right?
Classic
I think
Corvum pieces of shit.
I think they are Corvum. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I actually wrote it down, but let's say they were Corvum.
Right.
Always the fucking
Always good to
Corvum.
put a beak to the face of your enemies.
And it's like historical family photos. It's like, you know, you can tell from the fashion roughly when that picture was painted, sort of thing.
This is
And as we
great,
move
great,
down
great
the hallway,
grandpappy.
the eras keep changing.
They are neatly muddled, actually. It's not just all... it's all over the place, but yeah. Several quite particularly respectable or regal-looking Corvum. So yeah, there is a lot of there is a lot of... there is no artwork on the hallway walls upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, that checks out for an interdimensional space. Yep. Well, I'm going to plot along this hallway.
Cool.
Kesh is
None
gonna
of the doors are
basically-
open as well, but yeah, just... Yes?
Kesh will be like gingerly following because she's trying not to inadvertently walk through Eric or around Eric, I suppose we should say.
Fair. Yeah.
So she's
You're
moving
gliding.
slowly and
Yep.
quietly. If these doors have like keyholes or like other little kind of
Yeah?
like little openings, she will be definitely like sneaking peeks.
The first door on the right, you can see within a a large bedroom. There is somebody in the bed, possibly two people. Master bedroom situation.
Can I like they're like breathing?
Yeah, they're doing more than breathing.
They're breeding.
Are there very muffled
Wow.
amorous noises?
Wow, who said that? Yes, there are.
Does it sound like Sobel?
How would you know this?
Like, I've listened to the guy talk. Maybe I'd recognize his voice from a muffled
I
little...
know how he moans
Yeah.
when it comes.
I've heard him talk. I've heard him impersonate himself with a high-pitched voice saying, "Yes, harder, daddy."
Isn't that a skill everyone has? You just hear
Yeah.
someone once and you just
I know what they would sound like mid-orgasm. Here's the shapes are bird folk shaped. They're under the blankets and there is sounds of amorous. Tell you what, make me a perception check.
Perception
Roll
check
for
for
Parker.
sex noises.
then
17!
roll.
Cash is
roll for psychic
apparently
damage.
Cash, it's
really
not-
good at
it's-
identifying enemies from their muffled sex noises.
Making out who it is, hard to say, because there are too many voices.
How
It's
many
not
people?
two, it's at least three. Possibly four.
So there's a gangbang happening in there.
There's a bit of an orgy
Yep.
going on.
Do they sound like bird folk?
Not all of them.
Ah, okay.
Why here?
I like it.
I have inadvertently discovered an interspecies gangbang.
You know,
In rooms where they can't make noise, they've just picked a really shitty place to do this.
Like, are they muffled noises, or
No,
are they like
it's-
full-throatedly?
I wouldn't say they're being making any effort to keep it down. They're not making any
okay.
effort to make it too loud. But I love Watchful Wizard's comment. I always have to close the door so my hysterical laughter doesn't wake my sister during the stream. I like the quads. Like, this is getting ever more interesting. Yes, because your earlier issue was the wainscoting doesn't match for an Edwardian style house, and now an orgy, which is very Edwardian. Thank you.
It predates that.
Well, yes,
Where,
more of a Roman villa.
Where was Where was the stack of dishes? Was it outside this room?
At the base of
Is it
at the top of the stairs, very top of the stairs.
Yeah. Okay. So an amount of distance from the door.
This door is 6 feet along from that.
Yeah. Well, I actually don't know what's going on in there, so, but I can see the cloud being
It's
a creepy
stopped.
little curve going through. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait for the cloud to start moving again.
Mm-hmm.
Kesh isn't sure if this is like an immediate issue, and also doesn't know how to communicate with them both being invisible and not speaking what she's just experienced.
If they're not keeping it down, then I would be able to hear with my.
Can we hear the noise in the
Perception.
corridor?
Yeah. Make a perception, Eric.
Yeah. Okay.
Because like I've partially missed it through the keyhole, but
Yeah, you can see as well. You have visual context for what's going on. A 19,
oh
yeah.
boy, do I!
You can definitely hear the sounds of either there are children enthusiastically jumping on the bed, or something else.
Don't bring children into this. No, sir. No, sir.
Suddenly, in comes Julio with his lollipop.
Just bouncing.
You call?
Did someone say orgy? Interracial?
Without me? That's fucked up. No, that's fucked up.
I have
Come
a
again.
weird thought. Do I feel like some participants of the orgy are not confined to a corporeal body? Are there wind elementals involved? Do I hear like vigorous?
I'm gonna
motion?
say you have absolutely no way of knowing.
Yeah.
It's an interspecies interplanar gangbang.
We.
Well, seeing that my cloud friend is poking through one door hole, I'm going to, or keyhole, I'm gonna go to another keyhole and see what I can see in that.
In this room, you find it is a children's bedroom. There are two young Gallus children sitting on the lower bunk of a pair of bunk beds. A boy and a girl looking nervous. This is on the far side of the corridor.
Looking nervous.
How audible is the noise from there?
Not super.
Can these poor children hear what's happening across the corridor?
Hard to say. Probably not. Not with any detail. Mum and Dad are probably just playing find the teacup in their bed sheets like I do with my Aunt Sophia.
jeez. I'm not there, but did you mention if they were also gaunt?
No, they are not. They look quite well fed.
When you
Just-
say they look
So
nervous, are they like comforting each other, whispering, playing, rocking back and forth, doing nothing?
Not quite that extreme. They appear to be sitting quietly next to each other, just just sort of not doing anything really, actually. Just sort of sitting.
That's the most unusual thing that we've seen, is children sitting doing nothing.
Yeah.
They do
Suspicious.
like their eyes are darting around, I suppose. Anything more, I need an investigation. Hey Jack, good to see you, mate. How did
I
your
want to
how
do
was
an
your stream?
investigation.
Please do. Jack, how was your stream? Tell me about the new system that you were looking at. I was very busy writing notes for this, so I did not get to watch your stream. A 6, a mighty 6 from Eric. You notice their eyes sort of darting around a little bit, like they are listening actively, like perceiving, but you couldn't say for what or why.
Yeah.
And you notice nothing else about the room. There are not a lot of toys. Like, it's not...
Yeah, they're all in
it's-
the other room with the
it's-
gangbang.
It's kitted out as probably more of a guest room for children than as a child's bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, which makes sense. This ostensibly is not their house.
Yeah. Oh, cool. What is the system you were looking at? It's good. It's definitely a response to 5e, and I'm pleased with what I'm seeing. Seemingly cutting a lot of the boring bits. Oh, interesting. Sounds good. boring bits. 5e? What are you talking about? All right. So these guys are peeking toms
Anyway,
upstairs.
we're in our second hour of investigating a hallway.
Cash is gonna like turn away from the gangbang because she
Why?
really isn't sure what to do with this information right now. It's just a thing that's happening.
It is a thing that is
and-
happening.
And he's gonna waft along to the next keyhole and hope less trauma lies therein.
Sorry, let me just check. It is a bathroom. As in a room with a bath in it. A quite hunky Vulpin man is
Goodness me.
having a bath.
Oh.
In
By
one of
himself?
those, it's not a tub. Well, it is a tub, but it's more of a. It is a round wooden basin style tub rather than our more traditional bathroom.
It's a Witcher style fuck tub.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, sure, if you like.
I do. John, what's your face?
So this guy in the bath, does he look like relaxed?
Yeah, very.
He's just having a bath.
Yeah, yeah. As you watch,
Does he
he
look
sort of
gaunt?
he gets out and sort of begins to towel himself off. You cop an eyeful of everything. Yeah, pretty much. He does not look gaunt at all. He actually is exceptionally well fed. Like not in any way. Like he's lean, but it's muscle rather than he's got bits in all the right places.
So
Tell us more.
is his clothing in there? Does that kind of give any hint as to who or what he is?
You can't make out any clothing from the keyhole, but you do see him put on like a large, fluffy white bathrobe.
Okay.
So Cash got an eyeful of his junk, so he's definitely not her mate with the Hescalia. Oh no,
No.
he was a map edge.
He was a map edge.
Next keyhole.
Hey, Brendan, what do you do? And
Next
then we will go to
keyhole.
Bron and Julio.
Cash just feels like a perv at this point. She's not even trying.
She
damn it.
is.
In this one, Eric, you can see. This is another. This one is another bedroom, but does not appear occupied. It is. Oh no, sorry. I'm reading wrong. This one is the room that you were looking for.
Right.
Sobel study.
Yeah. I want to get a parchment out or something, and scribble down Serval study, and hold it at the cloud.
Which is it cannot see because it is still invisible because it was invisible. It was on you when you. But if you put it on the ground, a sheet will appear, and then you can pick it up and wave it in front of Cash.
Yeah.
You have found the study. Julio and Bron, you have just gained egress to the house in the conservatory. What do you do?
I mean, we have no way of contacting our buds.
No.
No way to find where they are.
Nope.
Just gonna have to keep trying at all of these doors, I guess.
Should just look through some keyholes, guys. It's
Look.
You know,
going well.
Yeah, it's peeping Tom time. We gotta go peep at everything. I
Well,
guess.
what's in the conservatory, right? Because we're not upstairs yet.
No,
Are we?
no.
No, okay.
No, you're in a lovely and well maintained conservatory. I apologize. Please make me an investigation check.
Okay. Ooh, big one. So
Big
good
one.
luck, Bron.
Excellent.
Smart
10
boy
plus
plus 5.
At least
15.
5. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 15. Bron. At first blush, this place is beautiful, immaculately kept. The only odd thing about it is all the plants are made of stone.
That is weird.
And I want to be clear, like ferns and things, big leafed, and all of them are made of stone, perfect replicas of plants, very intricate, like the greatest stone crafters in the world would struggle to... Like, this is workmanship of a dwarf, or better.
I would kind of like point out the plants to Julio and be like,
Tap them, and it's...
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, like...
Do they seem like petrified, or are they actually like carved
They're so
back to my
scared.
hand?
Definitely not
They
carved.
heard the orgy. Okay.
Definitely not
And
carved.
they got rock hard. Yeah.
Either
Right.
petrified or some other method.
for now it's just weird, but all right.
Other than that, it is well kept. There is a slight layer of dust on the wicker couches.
Okay. Strange, but sure. I guess I'm gonna keep moving through here, unless anything else catches my eye.
Nope, not so much. Do you know that Kesh and Eric have already had a look at the back half of the house because you saw stuff going on back there. So you would probably go towards the front half of the house, my guess? Or do you split up?
If we split up,
No.
there's no way we're finding each other. That's stupid.
Or the orgy
I would
room.
love to. I would love to go to the front of the house, and while we're there investigating, I want to lock the front door because I know there's 2 guards up front.
That is smart.
If
You go to the
want
front
to
door.
get
It
in-
is actually already locked.
Oh, sweet! Can I like lock
Jam
something?
it so it's hard
and-
to... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Possibly not silently. But you could maybe put a chair up against the door handle to
Yeah, like-
that sort of thing.
Yep.
That
I'll
being
try
said,
my best
most
to do
front
it.
doors open outwards, not inwards. So,
If there's like handles, I can put like something in.
what am I
in
saying?
the
My
handles.
front door doesn't. No, yeah, you could. I'm going to say you could put the chair up against it and make it so the front door can't be opened inwards.
Sweet.
And I think while Julio's doing that Bron will realize that.
Actually-
Oh wait, we're here
Sorry
because there was the
to stop you
noise.
for a second. I think most doors have to
open inwards.
outwards for fire, like alarms and shit. So you run out and you push it out, right?
The reason Aussie doors don't is because a lot
Okay.
of the time you will have a second screen door, and the screen door opens out, and the main door actually opens inwards. But
see.
I'm pretty
Okay.
confident our front door in England opened inwards.
I don't remember.
In
strangely
Croydon?
enough.
I do.
I mean, hey, if you're giving it to me, I'm not gonna be
yeah,
saying no.
I
thank you
think
very
I
much.
just you do block it relatively easily and quietly. To find a chair, you would have to go into either the sitting room or the library. However, there is no chairs around in the hallway. So both doors. There is a hallway coming up from the front door. There is doors on either side, and then there is a third on the right-hand side, and a fourth that you would have had to go past from the conservatory, and then there is a staircase leading up. So there are 2 on the left and 2 on the right, with a staircase in the middle. What doors do you look through? What keyholes? I mean, these are internal doors. Keyholes, not so much, actually. But yeah. Where do you look? Left or right, front or back?
If Julio's gone ahead a little bit to do this, and then Bron will kind of be like, "Where did Julio go? Oh, we're going through doors." Then I guess Bron will pick a different door.
Okay, cool. Let us say, shall we just randomize it?
Yeah, why not?
1, 2, 3, 4. Roll a d4, each of you.
A D4. I shall.
English doors open inwards, front doors at least. Yes, thanks, Bud. Yeah, I that's what I recall. A 2.
Yeah.
Bron goes to the
I
study.
also rolled a 2.
How dare you?
Do you want to roll the same 2, or do you want to move it around one more?
I wanna roll again. Hiya. A 4.
A 4. Okay. So, you are going into... So, Bron is checking out... Bron finds himself in the study. Down here. This is the door you would have had to go past to get to the main hallway from the conservatory. It's not a very big room, but it is pretty packed of paperwork, books and stuff. A single desk, with quite a fancy, comfy-looking chair, built for a birdfolk, and a reasonably large birdfolk as well. Like, there can be a fairly large size variation, but this one is bronze height. Yeah, that is what you find in there. Julio, you check out the front sitting room, which has one of the bay windows looking out over the main front garden, and you check to make sure, I reckon, that the guards at the front are still not looking at the house, or not very often looking at the house. In the sitting room, you do sneak and grab a chair quickly and prop it against the front door to make it impossible to open the front door easily from the outside. Can you both make me investigation checks, please? And then we will have a short breaklet after this, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, 13.
Fuck is my die?
Bron, you find this is Jim and Wentworth's study. All of the stuff in here, the correspondence is to him. However, it is pretty clear that he left not in a hurry. And it would seem that most of the stuff... He seems to have been pretty thorough in removing things that might be useful. He has not left lots of stuff around. You would guess he does not plan to return soon.
Okay.
There's definitely stuff, like, has been left.
Yeah.
I think he
But-
fucking sold this city out to the cult and said, okay, deuces, I'm a bounce while the getting's good.
Yep.
Julio, how did you do
Oh, I
investigation?
rolled a 21.
21. In the sitting room is a couch, which at first blush has a pile of laundry discarded on and around it. This room is the only room that doesn't look particularly well cared for that you have encountered so far. It is messy. Someone is living in here. And on the couch, you find a pile of laundry that looks like it's just been discarded upon it and around it. However, closer inspection discovers a gallus woman asleep on the couch. In, like, a pile of laundry. Her feathers are disheveled, and she is sleeping fitfully, tossing and calling for Martia.
Martia.
And I think
I know
we'll
what
take
that
a little
means?
brakelet there.
Okay. Interesting.
You don't know what Martia would be referring to. I don't think. You can roll a history check, and we will give you the
Well,
answer
I'll roll
when you come
after
back.
the break.
Yeah. So we will have a short little brakelet, everybody. Be back at 5 to 10 to see what happens next. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Daria, what did you roll your investigation check?
Well, I rolled a natural 20 for 29, so whatever that means. I think it was history.
Oh,
but I
history.
don't
It was
remember.
history. Yeah,
In
nat
that
20.
case, it's not
I don't know
29,
how you
it's
managed.
23.
But still, with a nat 20, you do recall, and it's a pretty impressive piece of recall because I'm not even sure why you would have this piece of trivia. Martia is the name of one of Sobel's children.
Oh, I mean, I would tell you how I know this because at some point I was obsessed with the plan of impersonating his mistress and getting into the bordello. So I got some information. So
You did a
this
deep dive on the guy.
person is a bird folk. What are they again?
Yes, they are a gallus woman.
And they are talking about mumbling something about a child.
Martia, and they look quite distressed.
And they're not looking like Sobel's wife.
Yeah. Sorry, they are. It's Sobel's wife.
Oh, it is Sobel's wife.
Yeah, sorry, no. That,
Interesting.
Yeah,
And she's
Okay.
mumbling about his mistress?
it is. No.
No, a daughter.
Daughter.
Ah.
So easy to get them
Important
mixed up.
distinction there.
Okay, in that case, before I wake her, on the back of my
She is
poster
also
that
making
screams-
no noise. She is making, like, she is talking.
Okay, that's good to know. But I will, on the back of my poster that says "Do as I say or I scream," I write, "Don't scream. I'm here to help." I put it in front, and I like gently try to wake her with like my hand on her mouth so she doesn't like scream when she sees a child with a big lollipop. So I'm like, and I point to the poster.
Yes.
You're gonna alarm her at all.
No, she'll be fine. Honestly, she might be more okay with seeing a Vulpin child in her living room than... Yeah. Okay. Well, Bron ferrets through the... Yeah. So yeah, Julio, you wake her up.
Gently.
You gently wake her up. You do that. And...
What's his, no,
yeah,
his name? Molly? Marnie?
Martia.
Martia, okay.
The woman's name is Marissa.
Okay, in that case, if I know that, I will write, "Marissa, I'm here to help. Love, heart, XOXO."
She comes to with the start, and not a scream exactly, but a definite sort of a ah, and then looks you up and down and says, "Oh, hello, little one. Who are you?" Holding up a sign.
Point. I talk as quietly as she is and say, my dad is a big hero. He's on the other side of the corridor. We're here to help.
And your father brought you here?
I'm very strong and powerful for my age.
Make me a performance or deception check.
Okay, I'll go with the deception. Thank you very much.
Terrace,
how
I
mentally
assumed you
challenged
have
is this
all the
woman?
balls. How functionally challenged is this lady? Let's find out.
19.
19. She buys it. Are you performing or deceiving?
I am deceiving.
Okay.
I'm very much deceiving.
Yeah,
Bron
well.
is neither my dad nor like.
Well,
am I,
yeah,
like,
but
a
you're
child?
also performatively being a child, acting childlike.
That's
So
true. That's true. They're the same for me. So whatever,
yeah.
you choose.
I just like, what are you intending to do? This is more of a deception? I agree. Cool. You do that. And she goes, yes. All right. Well, tell your father not to go upstairs for certain. It's not very nice up there, or downstairs, to be honest. Actually, just stay on this floor. Definitely, you stay down here with me. Maybe we should get your daddy and chat together. Should we? Hello.
Yes.
Hello out there. No. We can be not very loud, but you can talk in here. It's okay. This place is safe. She pauses briefly, but like she's like, is it? Yeah, no. Like I don't want to upset the child. It's safe. Yeah, it's safe.
Question: Do Cash and
They
Eric
would hear her say hello out there.
Nice.
I think Bron is going to cautiously poke his head around the side of the doorway.
Yeah, she is standing at the doorway to the living room, and sees Bron's like, oh, hello. Why?
Hello.
What are you doing here? This place is very dangerous, particularly for a little one. I sent mine away.
The village.
Oh, the little yes, yes, save the village, the little one.
Hello, Dad.
Yes, of course.
My dad that I like. Hello, Dad.
I forget. things
Hello,
sometimes.
loving father figure. It is I, your child.
The child you have known for many years, who is not 40.
Yes, I certainly have known Julio for quite a number of years.
At least 20. Significantly longer than it would appear.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I'm sure Julio has filled you in on what we're doing.
No, come. Don't. That's not. There's nothing interesting in there to find. Come and sit.
Yes, I know. Unfortunately.
It wasn't the Wentworths. They're not even here.
Oh, well. I guess that makes sense. Yeah,
It's
sure.
probably
I'm
for
gonna
the best.
follow on.
I'm very glad that they sort of skipped out before all the bad things started happening.
We noticed that there was a distinct correlation between them leaving and the town going to shit.
Oh. And she puts her hands over Julio's ears and gives you a stern look.
Julio told me.
Adventurers. And says, well, they probably preceded it by a few weeks. Everything was fine after at least initially. Cash and Eric can definitely hear this conversation, or sort of muffled talking downstairs after that initial hello. What do you do?
I mean, Cash's brain process is, well, if they're talking calmly downstairs, I guess that means people are distracted from whatever us invisible peeps are doing upstairs.
Okay.
More time to look at baths.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's
The
gonna
cloud
tear
is
herself
spending a
away
lot
from
of time at this particular door, Eric. It's odd.
I wonder why.
But eventually she'll tear herself away and, has Eric opened the door to the study?
I do not
I
know.
am just about to, but I did put down a note, and we're holding a note up to you which says Sobel's study.
You feel the back half of you waft a bit as someone gusts towards it, and you turn and look and see that sign, and then he opens it, presumably.
Go. I will go with him to proceed into the study.
You proceed into the study. Cool. What are you wanting to do when you are getting inside there, I suppose?
Look around.
Okay.
We know this to be
I-
larger than the space.
I am looking for correspondence, reports, any arcane items
Sure.
that might be lying around.
An investigation check from Kesh, definitely. Eric, Arcana by the sound of it. Probably covering both bases pretty well.
Yeah.
Not so
5.
well.
Apparently, Kesh is really distracted by the half-naked Vulcan she just saw.
Yeah.
And a
I
nat
just-
20 from Eric.
Nice.
Cool. Eric, this is not in the spot it should have been from the outside. That's for a start. It was in the corner. It should have been the first window you looked through, and it was not. Or the first door you looked through, and it was not. It also... How it would correlate to the outside of the building, given that it's one of several in a line, it's wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, TARDIS style. This whole hallway is, as far as you can tell, goes on forever. So yeah, it does not fit inside a two-story Edwardian townhouse. And the wainscoting. Oh, the wainscoting.
That's so cringy and not based.
With a nat 20, however, you also you are demi-plane. Definitely. This is a reproduction. This is not the original. This is a perfect reproduction. You would guess from memory, because it is not dissimilar to the last time you saw it, which was several months ago. Indeed, Kesh, the reason you only got a 5 is because there is nothing that you had not already found in Sobel's study the last time you were in it.
So there's nothing new. It looks
Nothing
exactly
new.
the same.
It is just references to the plans they were making, the cult, some minor references to what you now know to be the listen drugs.
So they're it's basically like this. This was picked up out of 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Does it look like anyone has been in here at all?
It's not perfectly exactly the same as the last time you saw it. And what were you hoping to find?
I was hoping to find a letter to like, hello, fellow criminal conspirator. I have trapped a wind elemental in the town of Morningside.
Yeah.
Am currently luring idiots I wish to murder to Morningside, so I may dispatch them with this hidden axe blade hidden above my desk. Please advise when we'll be attending. We'll make your favorite for dinner. Sincerely, Sobel.
You do find a letter, some correspondence from Morningside, if Morningside is what you're looking for, because it's impossible to fuck it up that badly. You do find a letter from one Jimmond Wentworth, saying, "No, old chap, it would be lovely to host you and your family for a little while. We've missed you. We haven't seen you in years. Lovely to catch up." But no reference of cult or anything like that.
And how long ago is this letter dated?
Dated 3 months. It was probably there the last time you saw it. The last time you were in this room, you just didn't have any context for what it would mean.
Yeah, so it didn't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
And does it feel... Like, does this place feel real? So, like, when I touch things, do they feel like they're physically, tangibly here?
It feels very much like, yes. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll show Eric the letter, like, pointing out the date, specifically. Like, you know.
Eric, with the nat 20...
he's still invisible. Oh, kind of.
Yeah.
And I don't have hands.
So
But
a gas...
as a cloud of
a
gas.
cloud of gas lifts up
make an
and
arrow.
wafts...
Yeah.
you do sense...
I'll waft around to find Eric.
Yeah, Eric opens some drawers and pulls out a small bag of shells.
In fact, if there's an inkwell, a glass inkwell, I will pick that up.
Sure, you do that.
Both to signal my position to Kesh and also
To potentially throw.
to potentially throw again.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, whilst you two have been tossing Sobel's study, Julio and Bron, or rather Bron and Bron's son, are chatting with Marissa Highglider. And she comes and sit, please. Sorry, it's a bit of a mess in here. I haven't been going places and doing things.
I can imagine so, because, yeah, so like, this is an interesting kind of setup with the town. Like, what way you cannot make noise or you'll be squashed to a pulp? What?
Squashed to a pulp? I don't. Well, everyone's just awfully quiet.
Would you? I would.
And rather
Would you
rude
like to
about
see?
it as well.
Really? You haven't noticed any kind of magical-ish retribution, the ground coming up to meet you, invisible hand slapping you down if you've made noise?
You could make an insight check, the two of you.
Yes, please.
Yes, I will.
Literally just popped up in
Weird.
chat to say, someone insight check this bitch.
Hey, Shannon.
Yeah.
That is
Insight.
a nat 20
Oh,
for
that's-
23.
That's
and
a
I
lot
rolled
of
with
nat
advantage.
20s in the...
I got 18.
18, all right. She's legit. She is confused. What you have just said, she's like,
That's wild.
never seen anything like that. No.
So
Just some
the
people
reason
being very
everyone's-
rude about me. Well, they don't like people talking.
That's
Sort of-
why.
Are you allowed
I
to
thought
go
it was like a
outside?
religious thing. I do.
What you do? People outside, if they talk or do something loud, they get destroyed by some invisible force. That's why my hero dad, who's my dad in the hero, came here to investigate.
She goes, I mean, I have heard, it's very windy up here. You can't keep the stuff out. Even all the doors and windows closed. I made sure of it, and still this banging and crashing and, Bron with a nat 20, I'm gonna say, you get the feeling that this woman is not all there.
The wind craziness that we've encountered before.
Not quite that necessarily. More, she is more scared than she appears. As in, she's not pretending not to be scared. She's not intellectually scared, but she is giving off all the emotive, sort of all the physical symptoms of being scared. But she does not appear to be worried. If that makes any sense at all. Her body is acting scared, but her mannerisms, her the way she is talking, the way she is thinking, apparently, isn't scared.
And I
more
As if
confused.
someone like magically dampens her emotions.
Yes, that would be a fair inference. In fact, I would say that with the nat 20 and your inherent ability with Arcana, there is a magical dampening of emotions going. It's like someone cast calm emotions on her.
It's one way to stop your wife freaking out because you've dragged her to a town in the middle of nowhere and enchanted
And
her mind.
start having orgies,
Upstairs? Does she even know there's an orgy upstairs? So many questions.
You referred to it not being very nice upstairs.
So obviously she doesn't know there's an orgy. Or she would say it was very
She
nice
says,
upstairs.
I mean, I've been kind of just keeping to myself. I'm really glad I sent the little ones away.
Ooh, yep. Yeah, that's
We
so
decided
strange.
that they would probably best to just keep on going and stay with my parents. They were very excited.
Yes. And so where is your husband then?
But Sobel, I think he's upstairs. I haven't seen him in a little while. I've been putting food out for him. But I think he's very busy. He came here to do some research, as I understand it.
Oh, he's doing some research. He's so busy
researching
with
deep
research.
in there. Oh yeah. Also, it sucks that neither me nor Bron know that there are kids upstairs.
Yes.
Yeah. I was
Some
going to ask,
creepy
what
shit is
race are
going
the
on.
children?
Oh, Gallus. Definitely Gallus.
Oh yeah, definitely them.
Has this prick enchanted his wife to not know her children are
Yup.
upstairs?
He caught his wife magically. He magically like cocked emotions. That's what the spell was.
Fuck emotions is my favorite spell.
It's very good.
They're doing a lot of fucking emotions upstairs. No, fuck motions. That's it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. How interesting. Well, we might go and see if we can find anyone else to rescue upstairs.
Oh,
Or
no one needs
possibly Dad
rescuing,
says.
I don't think. Well, he's fine, and the other lady's probably all right as well. I never really, I mean,
The who?
she's probably
Sorry?
fine. Oh, the other council lady. I forget. She and I have never really socialized.
Ah, right. Yes. The other council lady. We did want to speak with her, didn't we, Julio?
Julio might actually know who the fuck this is.
wait, who's that?
Julio, council lady working with Sobel, Larimar?
Yeah. She fucked off when the showdown was happening? I
They
don't
both
remember.
did.
They both fucked off. What's her name again?
Larimar.
Larimar.
She was the original quest giver
Yes.
for Cash and her team.
Yeah. I remember that bitch. I remember. Here's my question, DM. I have the spell Calm Emotions. I have it. And it says you can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. Would I be able to suppress the
suppression.
suppressor? Yeah.
If not,
I'm
I
willing
have
to
fear.
try. I'm willing to use a spell
That'll do
slot
it.
to give it.
Yeah,
I'm willing
you
to
can
give it a go.
definitely try.
I'll try it.
Yeah. I'm going to say, you don't happen to have dispel magic, do you?
I do not.
No. Okay.
I do not.
Then you can use it for this, because she's not under the effect of that spell. It's more like
Okay.
someone is suppressing her rational thought.
Yeah.
This is definitely a non-standard way to use the spell. I would need an Arcana check as well, if you want to do
Makes-
this. So to sort
makes
of
big
do
sense.
that.
Yeah. For sure. I might use my D4. Let's see what I roll. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's 17 plus 3, so that's 20. I'm gonna use my D4. I'm
Okay.
gonna use my D4 to try and because I don't know how powerful this shit is. A 3, so 23 altogether.
23. She becomes. Firstly, can you please roll me a D20 and a D100?
Yeah. I for some reason thought that since it's okay to talk.
No,
Okay,
fair.
13 on that.
You would. That's
On
a
the
reasonable
D20?
thing to think.
Yeah. But D20
Josh
is
isn't
13.
reasonable.
A 13 and.
And give me a second. Oh, that's 2d10. Sorry.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah. Okay, a 6.
6. Okay.
I want to try this to see if I can learn a cantrip from the Artificer spellbook.
What is it?
Oh,
Scaring
so
me.
good. Okay. You do this. It happens.
this?
And she immediately becomes significantly more like agitated and upset. Oh my goodness. Where is Sobel? Have you happen to have seen him? Have you? You haven't. My husband. He's around here somewhere. I think
Upstairs?
he's upstairs.
We'll figure it out.
Julio,
Here's a
as you
lollipop,
say
calm
that,
down.
you cannot talk. Pink bubbles start emitting from your mouth.
Not the bar. It's not the bar.
Julio, what did you? Oh, this is good.
No. Oh, no. Calm down. It's okay. It'll be fine. It will be okay. We'll sort you out, won't we? I don't. Sorry, I didn't get your name. It'll be okay. Don't worry now.
I think Bron is going to say yes, and slowly back away and leaving the two very scared people calming each other down. And just go, yes, we will. Yes, out of the room.
Where are you going? No, come back. You can't do.
Oh.
Please don't leave me here.
That's fair.
Is
Yes,
what
that
you
will-
guys
Yeah.
hear upstairs as well. Please don't leave me here. Is a shriek.
Okay, yeah, no, that Bron's not just going to leave someone there when they say that.
Do the faint noises of the orgy pause?
No.
They are busy, dude.
Okay.
Do we hear, because this conversation has been going non-stop, you said that we could hear it in the hall. Can we hear it in this room?
Yep. As long as the
Okay.
door's open.
Interesting.
Did you close the door?
I didn't think to.
No.
I didn't think to either.
It's always a good idea to leave a quick route for egress. Yeah.
Also wanted to hear anyone coming.
Yeah. No, you hear it. Then.
And also we wanted to hear people walking up the hall.
Yeah. All of these things.
Yeah.
I'd high five you, Brendan, but we're not in the same house, so.
And you're missed.
There is that. And you can't see him to high five him anyway. There's a lot of problems with this. So you hear
What
someone shriek from downstairs, please don't leave me.
I want to. The reason I'm in this room is I want to figure out where the fuck Sobel is.
Yep.
Sobel is the reason we came here in the first place.
Yep.
So looking through paperwork, otherwise, if there's no indication that he is here in his office or has been recently, then I'm gonna.
The only inference you could possibly make is that this is a demi-plane created by someone who is not a mortal from the material realm, who has, for some reason, created Sobel's office perfectly, which would beg the question why, and most likely that they are either working for Sobel or obedient to him.
Is there any evidence as to what could have made this room?
No. You got a nat 20 on your Arcana, didn't you? Yeah, you did. It's wind. It's wind magic. Probably unsurprisingly, but it is elemental wind magic.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
There is one detail. I'm really sorry. I completely neglected to give you. The floor of the downstairs part of the house is dirt.
Interesting. No floors. This look like floor has been ripped out.
Nope. It's just soil.
Just dirt.
Like, yeah.
Just soil.
The house that we were in before, Old Mates, did that have a floor?
No, lovely tiles.
Wait,
Lovely tiles.
so it did have a floor?
Yeah, sorry, it did. I said no, as in no, it's not like this. It's got lovely tiles, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
That is very odd. Are we even in a house?
I do not believe so.
Bron and Julio. Julio, yours lasts for a minute. Pink
Okay,
bubbles.
so at this point, I can probably like start yapping again.
Well, I'd say you've probably got 30 seconds. Bron, what do you do? Because Julio is...
Okay, yeah, and especially after the scream, I go, okay, no, that's all right. We'll figure something out. What? Look to Julio for some kind of help.
There is a fairly large amount of pink bubbles. Like, they don't pop. It's not like soap bubbles, but they are moving in the manner of soap bubbles. And they are now sort of starting to accumulate on the ceiling.
I'm not sure that's helping, Julio. I don't think... Anyway, the things you say to children you never thought you'd say in real life. All right, well... I think it's time to go look for...
She's sat back down on the bed and is...
I think that's a very good idea. And just take a few moments. Take a few breaths.
You shouldn't probably go upstairs. The upstairs is it's upsetting. It's not very nice. And I'm worried about him. And I haven't... Also, the boys outside, they're very friendly, they're lovely, but they're not eating either. And I'm worried about them too.
Oh,
yes.
like...
Yeah,
yes.
I keep trying to, if I have managed to, the ones who are standing at the gate, they will occasionally, if I'm having to actually feed them. They'll chew if I put food in their mouths, but other than that, they just sort of stand there. And the one who's walking, he won't stop. I've tried to make him. I'm getting quite concerned, actually.
Well, that does sound concerning. I have no idea. I've not heard of anything like this before. I also...
Julio,
yes.
Now you're talking as probably.
Okay. So, why did your husband bring everyone here?
Oh, good question.
Well, it's a little embarrassing, I think. As in, for him, I couldn't care less, to be honest. He had his career; it was very important. I was very impressed. And, it was lovely. It was to sort of be married to an important councilman. But then he lost the election, and I think he was a little bit embarrassed. You see, so we went on he said he wanted a sabbatical. Whatever that is, and so we just went on traveling a little while and came up to the mountains and stayed with some family friends. His family, not mine. I don't know these people at all. And lovely house though. Bit strange. I don't care for Morningside at all. I'll be honest. I'll be glad when he's done.
When he lost the election, were you in the Alder Heart? Were you present?
Oh yes,
for that?
yes. I didn't go to the ceremony. I thought the impression I'd gotten was it was rather a done deal. But then when he came home, it was all a bit rushed, And we left quite quickly after that. Minutes really. It was really just sort of quickly throw everything in a bag. Oh, he's such a he's so dramatic,
Yeah, very dramatic. Hey, Lady Sobel. The reason he didn't get the position is because he was leading a death cult and trying to overthrow the government.
Maybe the bubbles should have stayed. And she, I'm gonna ask Cash and Eric: do you come downstairs, or are you continuing?
No. So it occurs to me. In fact, I can speak.
Yeah, it's fucked up, isn't it?
I'm going to just say words.
Sure, you make chirping noises.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does there seem to be any reaction from
Doesn't
the
seem to
house? Great. I am going to animatedly make chirping noises at the cloud.
You do that. Invisibly.
The cloud looks confused.
The cloud makes a big show of kind of shrugging.
The cloud is actually going to go quickly check to see what the people in the rooms are up to. Like, is the guy in the bathroom still in the bathroom? Are the kids still chilling where they were? Is the orgy
Well, the
still
kids are where
orgying?
I want to go, and as far as I know, the cloud doesn't know about the kids yet.
No.
I don't, but I want to go check on the people that I know.
You go and check. So the dude who was having a bath before is now having a massage.
From whom?
There's a second person in there.
What?
There is.
Oh,
like
Cash
Cash
was
wanted
so
to have another
focused
look.
on the peen that didn't notice the
No.
other thing.
There is no other doors to that room. But there is now in that room a second person. She's a she's a Gerbine, and she's doing the back walking thing, you know. Yeah, and he's clearly enjoying it. Yeah, she's wearing a kimono. He's in there. He's fully nude, lying on his front.
Right.
Yeah, doesn't appear bothered by it at all. The orgy is still ongoing. In fact, it looks like there's looking back in. If you do you?
Yeah, I want to make sure they're still occupied.
If anything, more and more complicated positions now. There's definitely an Eiffel Tower situation going on.
If Kesh could pull back from the keyhole in kind of a she would, but she's a cloud. And given that everyone up here seems still to be occupado, because she doesn't know about the kids, she's gonna waft downstairs to try and ascertain what the noise is.
I
The
would
children.
probably write another note then and say, please, for the love of the Amaranthine, cast a spell that lets you talk to me.
Fair.
I can't speak with
Oh no! Roll them dice.
Yeah, roll them dice.
I don't even know what it did to me last time.
58.
16.
Under 16. Okay, it's a minor effect.
He's laughing that hard. It's bad, guys.
You gain. Hang on. You gain freedom of movement for 6 minutes.
Whoa! That's
You are
pretty
now
good.
under the effect of both the Speak with Animals spell, the Gaseous Form spell, and the Freedom of Movement spell for the just for the next 6 minutes. And you.
What does that mean?
It basically means you can't be slowed. You can, you don't slip or trip or anything.
Okay.
No difficult terrain.
Yeah, no difficult terrain or anything like that.
I mean, I'm already flying, so.
Yeah, it's not going to be super effective for you. Also, Eric notices that the fog, the mist becomes, the gaseous form becomes significantly more greasy looking.
That makes me want to bath.
And Cash is like, speak with Albert. What? They're shouting downstairs.
And Kesh, you've looked through the keyhole of the kids' bedroom, I guess.
Well, I didn't know they were there, so.
Oh no, it was Eric who did that, and Eric did that presumably.
There are children in one of those bedrooms, presumably Serval's children, from what I've gathered from that conversation downstairs, I think we should get the children somewhere safe and find where the fuck Sobel is. He's the reason why we're here in the first place. He's clearly not in this room. But
Casual point, he might be on that one. It's hard to tell.
that's
There's
why I
a
want to
lot
get
of-
the children out first.
Lot of limbs. Okay, how do we, a cloud and an invisible corver, get 2 children out of the house without causing a panic?
You have a child ready to go as a rat on the inside. As a
Who said no
mole.
panic?
I just walk through the keyhole and say, "Your mother's downstairs. Go, go."
No, I think that would freak them out. But it sounded like conveniently our friends downstairs are ready to find us upstairs, so maybe we can use them as bodies. But
Whoa!
yeah,
Not after the orgy.
No, before the orgy.
Either Sobel is here or he's in that fucking mine. The mine seems to be the source of all this fuckery, so even if we do get Sobel here, we might want to try and fix that anyway if we want to do anything for these people.
Still doesn't solve the question of how we get the 2 children out of the house. Unless you would like me to stop being a cloud or you stopping being invisible.
I lower my hood.
You stop
Well,
being
that's
invisible.
fine then.
There you go.
I
Easy.
can do this 2 more times.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Go in there, explain quietly and quickly to the children that they need to go downstairs with you right now, and I will bar the orgasm door.
Speaking bird.
The love of my cloud, the cloud of my life. I can't speak to the children. That's why I wanted to speak to you.
Quest gang, what are we doing?
I love this wild magic table.
Oh God! But quietly. Okay.
It's time to retire from adventuring, guys. We've had enough.
It's cooked.
A cloud
what
is
it's
talking
worth.
to a bird. I'm making
That
bubbles
no one
over
can
there.
understand
We're
either
fine.
of them.
Oh,
A
what is
greasy
that?
cloud,
She's
no
gonna
less.
recoalesce into her self, just being like, fuck it, fuck the light.
Yes, excellent
Eric,
choice.
as Kesh reappears.
Oh,
And then just
no.
pulls the door open. And,
No, wait! As Kesh reappears, her fur is 3 times as long as it was before. She's like
God.
cousin it. Or what are those dogs with really
to the
long
children.
straight hair?
Like an Afghan.
Yeah, that sort of thing. And the hair is extremely greasy. You become drenched in a viscous sweat. And you gain freedom of movement for 6 minutes.
Is she so greasy that she
doesn't
can't
know
open
this.
doors?
No, well, yeah. And the previous effect was that your hair grows 3 times in length.
Karen's so outraged she's frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too strong. Magic's too strong. Please just get us, gang. Please just let's be all
Oh,
together.
man.
This house is fucked.
Yeah.
And it
This is
cannot be
fun.
cut off for 24 hours as well.
Okay, you speak to the children, because that was where you were going anyway. I'm going to go downstairs and get our friends, because this is fucking dumb.
Okay. Kesh goes in to talk to the children. Eric goes downstairs to...
Wait. Cousin It, drenched in sweat, going to talk to the children?
There's no way.
Oh, wait.
Dumbest idea!
Cash,
It was better as
stay
gas.
there. Stay there, don't go anywhere.
The best thing is, with
I'll
freedom
get
of
our
movement, no
friends.
one can make you stay there. If you want to go into that room,
You are a master of your own fate.
Oh,
Very sweaty, hairy fate, but
I am greased up and angry.
you're ready to go. Go to the orgy. They'll love this.
Oh, they would.
Oh, I'm going there next. Don't worry. The hairy, greasy map patch will also be interrupting the orgy. But first, she's got to get these lovely children out of here.
So, don't go butt first with all that hair. So Eric and Cash go into the children's bedroom together?
No, I go. Oh.
Kesh isn't waiting for Eric. Kesh is done.
Cash goes to get the children. Eric
I'm
is...
gonna go and get our friends.
Okay. Eric goes downstairs to get the friends. Cash, you step into the bedroom as Eric goes downstairs. Eric, you... No, I'm going to do Cash first. Cash, you walk in and the children are now sitting on the bed. It's quite a small dark room. There is no window. Or no, there is, but it's shuttered. The little girl is playing with a doll, really kind of like because she knows she should. Sort of a like
emotions.
Yeah, very blank emotions. The little boy is just sitting there, eyes fixed on the far wall. The boy would be the younger of the two. You would guess 6 and 4. And Kesh, something that looks like it just crawled out of a lagoon, opens the door.
No, no.
What do you do and say?
Kesh will like shush. Basically,
That's
and then whisper. Shh! Don't scream. It's fine. I'm here to help you.
Neither
Don't
of them.
scream. It's
Neither of them
fine.
scream. Hello. Who are you?
My name's Kesh, but that's not important right now. You need to come with me ASAP. It's not safe here.
I would not follow this
Stranger
creature.
danger, do not.
Why?
Because it's not safe here, and I need to get you somewhere safe.
Daddy said to stay here.
I'm your daddy now.
I've just realized I was disguised as a Vulpin. He's like the first 2 inches of the Vulpin.
Yeah, you got highlights. You got Vulcan
Like a
highlights.
grow out dye job.
Yes. Underneath it's brown. Your roots are really showing.
I know your daddy. I'm from Older Heart. You need to come really quickly.
It's safe in here. Come in.
Insight check, please.
They have the same shit as the mom. Let me do my calm emotion
Holy
on their
shit.
rest. The rest.
Natural 20
For a
plus 12
32.
because I am much
Look at us.
insightful. That is 32 to find out if these
Damn.
children are fucked up.
These kids
Jesus.
are definitely fucked up.
Magically,
Thanks.
emotionally, spiritually.
I feel like you
Chemically,
get their full
yeah.
medical history, yeah. 32.
I want to be. It's worthy to note. I don't think you've been able to hear everything that's been being said downstairs. Like it's some distance. So whether or not you knew, you knew that they had children, you did not know that she sent them away. So you're anticipating that these would be their children, which I don't think you've seen anything to dispute. Actually, it seems like Eric did think that.
I've assumed they're Sobel's kids.
Yeah.
Just by virtue
so
of
they are,
where they are.
Emotionally flat.
Yep.
And but something about the way that this girl says, "You should come in. It's safe in here," strikes you as very off.
How do you know it's safe in here?
Because nothing can get you. Daddy said so.
As long as you stay in this room, nothing can get you.
Yeah.
Okay, new plan. You two, stay in the room, and I want you to pull some stuffing out of that mattress and put it in your ears, okay?
You should come in too. She gestures. Are you? How have you come into the room? Or are you standing at the door?
I'm standing at the doorway.
Yeah.
I'm just like, come on.
She gestures, and the door batters you. Can you please make me a dexterity save?
Oh, fuck.
Whoa. Well, you're so dexterous. You're super dexterous.
Super
13.
Ooh. And the door
Daria.
knocks you into the room, slamming closed behind you as a gust of wind. Eric, you descend the stairs and come around into the living room. Just as emerging from the doorway across the hall is a figure you recognize. A figure in a dark cloak, a raptor in a dark cloak. And
It's
you,
a fucking fell.
it is a fucking fell. He
Yeah, one
looks.
of 'em.
He is focusing actually into the room where Julio and Braun are talking to a quite distressed Marissa Highglider, and says, "The mistress would like it if you please departed the building." And then he draws a knife, and I think we'll leave it there.
So I'm
Can I-
Greasy
there's no
Harry and
chance of
trapped
me
in a room with
getting,
2 children.
There's no chance of me getting a quick sneak attack in while he's got his focus
Not
on
really.
my
He
mates?
is. I mean, you're coming down the stairs. He is aware of the stuff going on in the building.
Okay.
Damn. What a wild place.
I love this.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Cash is so angry right now.
Jeez Louise.
Incandescent with rage. She has said several words that those children are going to have to ask their parents to define later.
Don't worry.
Question.
They probably
is,
won't need to.
Is
be
Eric
dead.
still bug when Phil sees him?
No.
Okay.
You unbugged.
Yeah.
invisible
Ages
guy.
ago. Yeah. He's been a
Oh, yeah,
person
you-
for ages. Yeah.
Thanks for paying
Yeah, you-
attention to my contributions.
Brother, do you know how much weird shit has been happening for the last 4 hours?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we should probably do our favorite moments. Can we get a D5 rolled in chat, please? Exclamation mark, roll space, the number 5. See if we can't go a
Holy
little bit
God, don't make
quickly.
me retell what happened next time. Please don't let it be me.
Haha,
I actually
it's
think
not
it
my
might
turn
be.
next week.
Yeah, I think
No.
it is Daria's turn.
Pretty sure it's the girls and then the boys. Shanhouse got a 5. It's Brendan. Favorite Brendan moments, everybody. I'm gonna go first,
I-
and it is the
Okay.
Cash gaseous cloud of my life. I can't talk. No, it was your I can't speak. Only you can talk. Was just so good. But it was, I think it's definitely the Cash, I love you, but no.
Yeah.
On a similar note, I liked the for the love of God cast the spell that lets me talk.
I love how for a long time Brennan was trying his best to stick to the charades and everything.
Yeah.
And then
Like, know what? We
session
need to
just
burn the spell. Fuck it.
devolved. He's like, fuck this actually.
Yep. I just like that somehow you got yourself in a situation in the first place where one was invisible and the other was a cloud of gas. Like, I just...
I'm impressed how
Absolutely
long we
farcical.
made that work.
Yes, right?
And no one forget, Kesh has to write a report on this later.
Good.
He will have to
luck.
summarize these events concisely and accurately.
My lieutenant
yeah.
could not speak, and was a bug and invisible, and I was a cloud.
A sexy bug.
And there was an
Yeah.
orgy.
And there was an orgy.
Parties involved, unclear.
Very.
I am ready to kick that fucking orgy door in.
Oh my god, Kesh is so ready. She's gonna kick the door and be like, withdraw from everybody else and put your hands in the air.
Eric is just gonna kick the door in and go, burning hands, burning hands,
That is,
burning hands.
I think, my favorite moment for next session when Cash knocks down the door and says, withdraw from everybody else and put your hands in the air.
I am the law. Put down your weapon.
Put down someone else's weapon. Other favorite Eric
please.
moments.
I think that's it, everyone.
I think we...
Excellent.
It was
Alrighty.
a pretty fucking chaotic thing.
It was. Can we have a D4 then, please?
Oy, oy.
like my cheeks hurt. So
Yeah.
it's been funny.
Which ones?
Hey.
Yo, but
Yo. Definitely my ass. Yeah.
It's butt. It's butt, guys. Because orgy.
Aha.
Oh, whoa.
We all rolled
We
it.
all fucking did it.
Everybody
Nice.
got bored. Well, let's take the 3 that Dario rolled, not the 1 that Shanahos got. That can fuck off. I'm actually taking. I'm taking the I'm taking the 2 3s rather than the 1 1. Wow. We'll take the 1 next, Shanna. I'll go next. But we do need to talk about Karen. No, 3 would actually be Bron. It'd be Bron. John, favorite moment first.
I really liked the way John talked to the lady, Marissa. I liked because like Julio was like ripping off bandages everywhere he went. Like, oh yeah, your dad is like a fucking political criminal, and Bron is like, so tell me about the city here. What happened?
Ron has no idea why we're here. Like, just Eric's mum, grandma, said there's a problem with the wind here, so off we go. Like, who is? Yeah, that was a reveal
That's
to
not
Bron
even
as well.
this town.
I enjoyed the backing out of the room to leave the 2 like panicking people to calm each other down.
Because
Just
that
like-
always works.
I was like, oh look, they're doing it themselves.
Oh, they don't even need third-party assistance. This is great. It's great.
I really liked the use of magical tinkering. Always love magical tinkering.
Yeah.
Shame you didn't get to use it, but yeah, like it's still there. You still have wave noise in your pocket. If nothing else, it'll help put the kids to sleep.
Just
The
keep
deeply
popping up.
traumatized children.
Which is not the sound of the wind, so.
No. Favorite self?
Yeah. Favorite self. Yeah, I really liked getting the chance to talk to Sobel's wife as well, because I think there's not a lot of opportunities. Like Bron doesn't do face stuff very much, so he was like, "Oh, I'm the only one. I guess I'll have to talk."
Literally the only person who can
I
talk
mean-
who's in this room.
So yeah, but it shows that he doesn't know anything at all about what he's doing. He's just there to punch
And
stuff
then he
and
nat
cast
20'd
spells.
an insight.
And it's like, just yep, it was that kind of a day. It was great fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's that big, beautiful himbo, isn't he?
he
Yeah.
is. He's the himbo. Yeah, absolutely.
No, wow, guess I'm... Okay, no, guys, I got this. And
And then he knew.
then he did, actually, yeah. All right, favorite DM moments. I'm not going to try and get out of it. Shannon House rolled it. Why would I try and get out of it? I love this.
Fucking glee in your face every time we cast a spell.
Yeah.
Oh, makes me want to
had
cast a spell next time.
you were just dining out on that, and I love and hate it at the same time.
Yeah, that's fair.
The fucking orgy, the glee on your face when you were talking about the orgy. Like, oh, there's a couple
true.
people.
You're
Actually, you
waiting
think it
for
might
that.
be a couple, more than a couple people.
Yep.
They're
I
very
really,
busy.
I liked the way you played the kids and the wife. Very creepy and spooky in how like unaware they are of anything. Very good. I like it.
Yeah, I think like the it was chaos with the wild magic definitely, but then adding the no sound stuff, like that would already be a difficult break in. This was great, and like difficult with random stuff can be really frustrating. Sorry, Karen. But like it was always good frustrating. It was never like and then I failed because of the silly magical stuff that I can't control. It was always good fun.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Cash is frustrated. Karen is very amused.
That's the sweet spot. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked the details about the gaunt guards and the food at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I loved. I really love getting to. I really do enjoy putting clues out there that are really fucking weird and hard to figure out what the fuck they are, and then seeing you absorbed them in a way that I did not like. I didn't have an ideal sort of how they learn all these details in a sequential order, but the way I did imagine you picking them up in a different order than the one you did, and it was really fun to see. You're like, oh, okay, and how that changes the way it's interpreted, or just I don't know what that means. That sort of
A lot. The floor is dirt. Okay, cool.
I have no context for that. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Thank you. Cool. Let's roll a d2. I want to do it, and that's a 2. That's Karen. Favorite cash moments.
I loved when Cash just said, "Fuck it!
Yeah.
I'm ungassing and I'm going in." Looking like cousin it the entire time. Love it.
Yeah. I was so excited for when you turned back into a person.
Man.
Because that had been the entire time, and I'm like, yeah, it's definitely cousin it. And then the grease, I'm like, oh yes.
So
Yeah.
good.
Don't forget freedom of movement. It's a useful thing to have.
Yeah, I'm getting grease all over the floor, but it ain't gonna bother me.
Yep.
You can get right up in that orgy. Yeah. I really enjoyed Cash seeing or hearing Bron and Julio get the loudspeaker and turning around to be like, "Don't you fucking dare!" and then wafting back off. Just that was great.
Yep.
Cash is like the responsible one sometimes.
I mean,
Most of them.
I've got a title for an episode that I haven't used yet because it's always going to be relevant, and if I can think of something more appropriate, I'll use it. But if not, the next one will be Spear, otherwise known as Kesh's Band of Idiots. I really liked the commitment to the gaseous form. The consistent. I was like, I'm going to use the shit out of this. This is, and
for infiltration. That's
it's-
great. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that.
but also just the way you utilized it, the way you it became inconvenient and you didn't stop using it. I appreciate that because you're like, oh, I can only do this once, and every time I cast it, I also weird shit happens, and
I literally can't cast it again until I've had a long rest.
Yeah.
I get one go.
So I really like that.
On that note, the fact that the two of us were able to make it work and not lose each other,
True.
because it would have been really easy to just go in opposite directions and say, oh no, we don't know each other, but I felt that we worked pretty well with each other to stay as a team.
Yep. Favorite self?
What, her? I've never met that cloud of gas before in my life.
Yeah.
Do you gaseous form here often?
Yeah.
I always enjoy Cash being put through the ringer because she tries so hard.
Okay.
And she's like, I'm stuck at the second room of a magical house. The children aren't listening to me. I'm hairy and covered in grease. I have spent the last 15 minutes trying to communicate with either a bug or an invisible goblin who can only speak in chirps. There's an orgy in that room. There's a naked guy in that one.
I've got so many penises in the last 24
I am
hours.
so single, and none of this is working out for me.
And now I'm covered in grease and hair. Thank God there's a bath in that room.
Like, it was just meant to be a simple fucking recce of the house without raising any suspicions, and...
Classic.
Yep. That happens.
I think I also enjoyed myself describing it as an interspecies gangbang.
Yeah.
It's got to be on a shirt somewhere.
And Shanaho's rolled a 1. Favorite
Chat,
Daria
you
moments.
Interspecies interplanar gangbang.
Hey!
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go first. The plan with the poster And the loudspeaker was gold because I had thought
Conceptually,
like,
good idea.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? But then
Yeah,
you
what are
took
they
it
fucking do to me?
yeah, took it like 2-3 steps further. I was like, yes, this is the natural conclusion, and I really like that dynamic. I think it works with Bron and Julio as well, where like Bron comes up with like an intellectual fact or like, oh, this could happen, and then Julio goes, oh,
How
we
could
can
I
use
manipulate that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely their entire friendship.
Yeah.
Definitely as children, Bron's like, did you know? And Julio's like, I could definitely use that for shenanigans. Yeah.
Yes.
I loved Julio just casually hopping into the garden when there was a crash. Just like, ba-ding! Because like it's easy to forget that Julio can just jump insanely high and fast. Like he basically has springs for legs underneath the flower cape, and just
And the
bings
skirt.
into the garden. Oh, guard's distracted. I'm gonna bing back out again.
He was on Bron's shoulders. He didn't just bling over, but he did then immediately bing over when he discovered that this was a good time to do it. I really liked reverse calm emotions, like upset emotions.
Fuck emotions up.
Yeah, I yeah. I think I like my ruling on that as well. I was like, I think this actually could work. Yeah, just flip the polarity on the spell, but it does take an Arcana check to do it. But you rolled like very well, so yeah. I just thought it was a really smart idea to break, to do something that really was a dispel would have worked as well. But yeah, that was smart. Good job. Any others? Favorite self?
For yourself, yeah, I enjoyed acting like a kid who's also interrogating this poor woman. It was very silly, goofy time, but I liked it. It was very fun.
Watchful Wizard says, calling Bron my hero dad. Hey, small town creepy. Good to see you, my dear. How are you? You're up early, mate. How are things in Appalachia? Yeah. I think that's all of our favorite moments.
I also enjoyed Julio just freaking destroying Sobal's poor freaking wife. Just dropping the truth bombs with little to no regard to that woman's mental well-being.
I mean, dude, she's been lied to for like actually weeks, if not months now. I think.
She definitely deserves the truth, but
and potentially bewitched
Yeah.
as well. Definitely, or both
Yeah.
of those things. We love seeing your name in chat as well. Small town creepy. It's lovely to see you. 9 a.m. Okay, or 9:30. Yeah, that's not too bad. Slept in. Yeah. Wouldn't know what that's like.
Yeah, and like that whole conversation of like, oh yeah, Bron's a child, and Julio's a child, and trying to like.
My hero dad, who's my dad and a hero.
Yeah. Hey, can you speak now, small child? Because Bron doesn't know what's going on. Great fun.
Hero dad is mostly the muscle in this relationship. Yeah. Well, guys, I've had a lovely time. I hope you all have too. We'll be back, same bad time, same bad channel next week for more for more Elements and Evil. Karen will be back on Tuesday night for some probably Baldur's Gate 3. At the moment, unless you have something that you would really like to see her playing, in which case you can make the monkey dance.
Yeah, I'm all out of video games to fuck about with now. So.
I would love to watch you play the Stanley Parable.
The hell is that?
Oh, Stanley Parable's good. Yeah.
Yeah, and it should be fairly cheap on Steam as well. There's
Is
also
that one of the?
super deluxe?
Okay.
It's great. It's actually really well done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it
What
like
sort of game is it?
a walking simulator where you learn the story
Yeah, that
of?
is probably the easiest way to describe it.
Yeah, like a Dear Esther or something
because
like that.
the less that the person playing it knows about it, the better.
Okay.
Path.
Noted.
And
Tony says
what I will
Pathfinder:
say-
Wrath of the Righteous.
Ooh.
Nah.
Very
No,
different
on-
vibe there.
Yeah.
Stanley Parable. You could
Okay.
you could get one very good stream out of it. You could probably get a couple depending on how into it Karen is, but it's incredibly well written. So I think that Karen would really enjoy it from that perspective.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
Okay.
I have heard of it. I haven't played it. Mother of Bunnies looked into Tales of the Shire. Is that a horror one, creepy?
Or is it just
No,
Hobbit?
that's Hobbit.
Well, I assumed. I didn't want to... horror hobbits.
Oh, it was a joke. Okay.
For more stuff that's like old school point and click adventure stuff, the old school Monkey Island games, great fun.
I'm
Very great
uncertain
fun.
if they're
You do
on Steam. Let's see.
fencing
I just
with
realized I
insults.
always meant to go and try and play like some of my games from my childhood, like Croc and Myst.
Croc.
You remember Croc?
Croc was great.
Such a good game.
Yes.
Yeah. You can get the Beginner's Guide to Something or Another and Stanley Parable for like $30. Yeah, Stanley Parable. Yeah, $21. Yeah, we could do that. What was the other one? Tales of the Shire.
And Wrath of the Righteous.
Fucking Terrace.
Did Terrace just send us some shit?
I
What
think
have you
may
done?
have.
Terrace. I lost 2 years of my life to Baldur's Gate 3.
Welcome home, Hobbit. It's a cozy life of a hobbit in a wonderfully serene landscape of the Shire. Discover, decorate, and share this idyllic corner of Middle-earth. Join friendly hobbits and familiar faces awaiting your arrival in Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game.
Oh my god, that sounds so wholesome.
It looks a bit like, Stardew Valley does The Hobbit. Anyway,
Those are lots of great options. Thanks, guys.
yeah. Inventory. What have
Or
I been
tentative
said? What
thank
did
you.
Terrace do?
Actual thank yous, depending on how the games play out.
Pending
But I
gift.
do need to.
Terrace
I'm
sent us
very
the Stanley
confident
Parable. All right, there we go. Thank you, Terrace, you bloody champion.
Sorted.
There you go, locked in.
Not play it now.
There
busy.
is Stanley Parable and there's the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As someone who's played both, if you don't feel like paying the extra $11 for the Ultra Deluxe, you're fine with the original.
Fair enough.
But,
Excellent.
I mean, not that, like, it's bored for you anyway.
Killer Frequency. You run a radio station during a flasher situation.
That's a really fun
interesting.
game as well. Yeah.
That sounds dope. These are some like. You've come through, chat. I am.
Make a note of that one. I'm not writing
Yeah,
all these down.
I'm gonna make a list.
And
Yeah, that makes
Karen,
sense.
if there's one that you want that will take another 2 years from your life, it's Blueprints. That's a game that came out this year, which is also a walking simulator puzzle game. Yeah,
What was it called again?
That's Blueprints, as in not a
that,
king.
yes.
Yeah.
That looks good,
And it
yeah.
took me until I finished the game to realize, blueprints is in blueprints.
Ah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
Wait,
that's probably going to win Indie Game of the Year.
Sorry, I like blueprints as in like building designs, or am I getting my wires crossed
So
here?
that is what the game is called. Blueprints, as in not a king.
A royal
They-
of blue.
Yeah.
Blue prince.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
Prince.
Cool.
Based on
Because
that,
I was hearing it exactly the same, and I'm trying to write stuff down at the same time, and I was just like,
Yeah.
wait, so what?
No, that's super fair. Yeah, that is a longer term experience, but if you're into puzzle games, I think you'll really be into that.
I quite liked I played Cassandra Galleries when I was a kid. I don't know if anyone else remembers Cassandra Galleries, but that was a heavy puzzle game. Like basically you were trapped in a creepy gallery and you have to solve a bunch of mini puzzles to basically complete the levels and save Cassandra. And I've always been quite good at little puzzles. So I finished it. I don't know if anyone else in the family did. I know I finished it. I don't know if anyone else did. Because every now and again you'd get to a puzzle and be like, well, I have no fucking idea how to do this.
that was the Incredible Machine for me. Similar. Played that a lot.
Cool. Alrighty, thank you very much, everybody, for those recommendations. We will definitely look into some of them. Folks, do you have anything you want to spruik? Or shall we go away from here now?
Let's go.
Let's Let's fuck off.
Let's fuck off then. Alrighty. Well, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. It's been lovely to see some of our friends in chat that we don't get to see very often. Creepy, Terrace, lovely to see all of you folks. There's another one from
Terrorist, fucking stop it. I do have some money at the moment, man. Just got paid for some shit.
It is extremely kind. So we will go away and...
And yes, we have no regrets about Baldur's Gate 3. I just complained to seem dramatic. I love it. I love it so much. I miss it.
I'm forced to play one of the best games that has been released in this generation.
I was cursed to play, you know, the greatest D&D video game of all time.
Okay. We will go away and raid somebody. We will raid. Do we have any recommendations for raids? Because there's nobody really doing D&D that I know right now. Who else have we got? Live channels. Megas and
For some
Baldur's
reason,
Gate
I've got
3.
a whole bunch of Battlefield 6 live channels.
Yes, same. I think it did newly come out, recently come out. Robert is playing.
They're
but
all the same.
Is it live? Is Robert live?
I mean, there's always the marine mammal rescue.
You know what? Let's do that. It's always delightful. Let's drop a raid on
Yay.
the marine mammal rescue.
Let's go look at cute animals.
It appears to be live. It does appear to be live. Let's drop a raid on the marine mammal rescue, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you. We will see you same bad time, same bad channel next week for some more of whatever Terrace sent us. And show the love. Throw your favorite raid emotes up in chat and tell the marine mammal rescue where you came from. There's always some beautiful otters going on, having lovely times there. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, you wee scallywags! Avast for now! Whee!